It's a great day to be in the sugar shack. Have a few drinks while we boil down the sack. If you're looking for me, I don't know when I'll be back, but you'll find me out at the sugar shack. Spring is here, and those maples are all tapped. We got cold beer, and those buckets are full of sap. So I guess it's maple syrup time again, and you can smell the maple sugar in the wind. And it's a great day to be in the sugar shack. Have a few drinks while we boil down the sack. And if you're looking for me, I don't know when I'll be back, but you find me out at the sugar shack. All here, and there's still lots of room. Let's get Wade, play that maple sugar tune, and we can boil all day and all night, and pray that the sugar comes out right. And it's a great day to be in the sugar shack. Have a few drinks while we boil down the sack. And if you're looking for me, I don't know when I'll be back, but you'll find me out at the sugar shack. All right, you know it, let's sing it. And it's a great day to be in the sugar shack. That sounds good. Have a few drinks while we boil down the sack. It's as sweet as maple syrup. And if you're looking for me, I don't know when I'll be back. I'm here, but you find me out at the sugar shack. And if you're looking for me, I don't know when I'll be back, but you find me out at the sugar shack. Hey Jeff, is that getting close? You'll find me out at the sugar shack. Oh, it smells good, brother. You'll find me out at the sugar shack. I think we better take off a batch. Hey man, we're waiting on you at the sugar shack.
Hey, we've got Primetime Friday, guys. All I gotta say is, everybody left me all alone tonight. Jane's not feeling well. Arlene and Joel aren't going live. Well, I guess that means I'm all by my lonesome. That's okay. I think I can ramble right along. And who we got? Who we got in the chat here today? We got Joe. Fix it for us. We got Scratching Pete. I don't know why, but that boy's always scratching. Teresa Jukwich. Jaden. Out and about with Dave and Daisy. They're out and about, folks. Hang on tight. Gosh only knows where they're going to end up. I'd say Daisy's in control there. And Canadian Life, howdy. So, I just went over the list of who's on live tonight. Looks like everybody's coming live on Friday night. That's okay. There's a billion different channels. I think we can find enough to share. Who we got? We got Xander. Lord minute. Arlene. Arlene's always in the house. She's such a great supporter. And the Bud Files. those buds are always around. Appreciate you guys for all your support. You show the channel. Obviously, Joe Fix It For You. Joe's always around. If he's around, he's around. And, well, Joe's around quite a bit. And I want to thank you for that, Joe. And Scotty. Too hotty. G'day, Scotty. Hopefully everything turned out for you. I went a little bit sooner. I went a little sooner because Jan is under the weather. So I figured, well, we'll go back half an hour and we can go as late as we want tonight. You know why? Because I'm the only one at a Shenanigan Friday. Yep. There's Miss Helen Ford. How are you, Helen? Hopefully, well, things are well. Prepping for heaven. Howdy, howdy. I think I might have missed somebody up above here. So I was going to do it outside. And no, I guess I didn't miss anybody. Good. Again, you folks take time out of your day to spend it with me. All I gotta say is I want to acknowledge you folks for the time that you spend with me. I think there's a party upstairs and nobody let me know. Goodness gracious. So those of you that missed yesterday's show, Procrastination Thursday, next Friday, we're going to have everybody, everybody's got a little cork, special remedy. If you don't know what I mean, go back and watch yesterday's show. Jesse and I were chit-chatting, and Glenda was chatting, and Miss Ann was throwing her 2 cents in. And it was a really good show on learning different quirky things. Hey, Lee, how are you doing? Glad to see that you popped by. Appreciate it. Just home remedies. You make some kind of salve that you don't have a channel or you don't have a video on that you want to talk about next Friday, either in the chat or you can come on up and we'll discuss it. So next Friday night, 8:00, barring no complications, I will we'll open up the airwaves, and I think Miss Glenda will be around, Sir Jesse, Miss Lisa. Just give me one sec. This is covered up. There we go. And yeah, so to get a better idea, go back, watch yesterday's Procrastination Thursday. It was a short one. It was only about 3 hours. And I really only wanted to go about an hour and a half or so, but And then tonight, it's been beautiful all day. I waited to the last minute to post. So I posted that we were going to do something special. Well, I had the drone all fired up. I had the drone up in the air today. So we were going to on live. I was going to have my drone going. Hey, Christine. I was going to have my drone going with my GoPro watching my drone. And I was going to live feed my drone down right into the screen here. Yep. Until we just had a weather warning. We're under a weather warning right now for 8 o'clock. I'm like, yep, go figure. So that just threw those plans right out the window. But anyways, like I say, it's been beautiful here all day. Except we had a severe accident, a head-on accident in the Trans-Canada Highway here, just a half hour from the house, 25 minutes. And we do believe that there is one person perished. So if you could add their family into your prayers tonight, that would be wonderful. Because somebody's been told tonight that their loved one has passed away in a car accident. Hey, everyone, I'm cooking dinner. What's for dinner, Christine? Hey, Miss Linda. What are we having for dinner? I can be down there in 20 hours. Dinner tomorrow night. Let's see here. So tonight is an open mic night. Feel free as long as I know who you are. Some people. Oh, you're having some Gordon. I bet you Gordon just tastes fantastic. Nothing like a little Gordon. Except I prefer Penelope. Penelope is wonderful. And I mixed Penelope with a little bit of my pork that we got. And I ground up some pork and perfect. You get a sweet heat seasoning. And I like to mix a little bit of pork in with my beef for hamburgers. Oh, the taste is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yes, thank you, Miss Linda. Yeah, I just you think of that poor family sitting down to dinner for the first time that their loved one isn't with them tonight. But two are in critical and one was airlifted into Ottawa. I'm from what I've heard on the scanner, It's not good. So, I have bacon and chicken calzone. Ooh. I stuck with I had some chicken and I did some hot chicken, but instead of just fries, I did some Quebec in with it. So, speaking of Gordon,
hi everybody.
hey, hey,
Hey.
hey,
Speaking of
Troy,
hey,
Troy just popped in too. Welcome, Mr. Sutton.
hi Troy.
But I don't know what the mix is. Like I only go about 30% pork to my beef. Oh, it just lights a hamburger up.
What did you just hear her?
No,
She had something to say about it. Hey Arlene, how are you doing?
wait, she doesn't like that idea.
she said it. She said there ought to be a law or something. I don't know.
Oh no. It just gives it a. Mm-mm-mm. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not one of these people that put a whole lot of seasoning on my beef. If a steer or beef is raised properly, you don't need nothing. And it kills me because my wife uses the H1 sauce. And I said, why do you want to kill the taste of a roast or steak with H1 sauce?
Yeah.
If you need that, I did something wrong.
So, hi Scotty. There's Scotty and Linda. There's Linda Peterson. Hey Linda, how are you? And Christine, she's darting back and forth because she's cooking outside that way, and then this is the kitchen over this way. So we're having hamburgers and hot dogs and all that good stuff. So
nice.
Yeah, really nice. Thank you.
Hello, goodbye.
Zoom.
Yeah.
Hey,
Look
Lord.
at her go.
Hey, Xander.
Well, I'm sure glad you're back. We missed you. 100% did we miss you.
Talking about you or me?
Who are you talking about?
Prepping for heaven said they're back.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Yep, Lori.
But we always miss you, Miss Christine.
Always, Lori. She's a pure joy. We really enjoy her on the digging in the Word and stuff on Mondays and stuff like that.
Yes.
So yeah, absolutely. So I'm back from hauling hay. I've been solidly hauling hay for 3 days.
I was gonna say it's been like I haven't even heard hiding her hair from you for 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, I've been hauling hay, getting up in the morning, getting in the truck, going hauling, come back, and then at night. And last night we did our live. We got through Homestead Hangout, and then I zonked. Got right up again this morning, and headed out again. So
holy rattling! Now are you done?
2 more loads. 2
okay.
More.
Now, is this stuff that you've bought or just other fields that you've cut?
No, it's our hay.
Okay.
It's ours. So, yeah. But anyway, see, we had about 56 bales left from last year that was still out there.
Wow.
And then we made 94 on our cutting this year. So I've been hauling that 94 plus the 56 that was already on the field. And I'm hauling it about 30 miles. So
okay,
yeah, so it's a 60-mile round trip, and unfortunately about half of that distance is not like 65, 70 mile an hour ground. It's 35, 45 mile an hour ground. So it takes a while. to get it all done. So anyway,
Yes, it's well, that's a blessing because you had said that you may even have to start feeding some hay if you didn't get rain soon.
well, you know what happened last night?
No.
God stepped up for sure because we got.
We prayed.
Now, was it a good rain?
We got good rain last night.
Oh,
so
such a blessing.
Yeah, we got 1 3/4 inches here at the house and 1.5 inches where the cattle are. And you know that's unheard of in Oklahoma in October, in July. That's unheard of in July in Oklahoma. So
yeah. So now you normally just get one cut, correct? Or do you get two cuts?
No, we lease our hayfield. We have to cut it twice. That's part of the lease agreement. Because at the end of the year it's got to be short. Whenever it goes into fall, winter, the guy wants that hayfield short. So we have to cut it, bale it twice. So we're going to end up with we'll probably have 270 bales, imagine.
So you're gonna
so
at least you're blessed with a lot of hay right now.
Oh yeah, and we'll be able to bless other folks with hay too because we'll be able to sell some. So yeah, it'll be good. Hey Tony.
Hey Tony. If you aren't feeling if you're feeling better, Tony, come on up if you want. Oh, installing new rotors and brakes on the wife's
truck. So I did that too. Installed new rotors and brakes on my flatbed. So anyway.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to do a video about that. So it'll be coming up later.
I was going to say, whenever you have a minute, maybe you could throw out a video.
Yeah. Tony, video it.
Absolutely.
The grill's on fire? Oh, boy.
Ruh-roh.
I got it.
She got it. Zoom.
Get a fireman's hat on her.
Yeah, she's taking care of the grill duties tonight for me. So anyway.
Well, that's good because my wife won't even look at the barbecue. She won't even light the barbecue. She's scared of it.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I don't even think they had a barbecue growing up.
Well, yesterday we've got a little portable one. It's called something buddy. Some kind of a little grill. It's a buddy grill. And it folds all the way down to where it's only, but once you pull it up, it stands there at full height and you can cook. Like I cooked 8 hamburgers on it at one time yesterday, and I cooked a bunch of hot dogs on it and everything else. So it works really, really well, and it uses those little bitty green propane tanks that you get for the lanterns and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So and we took it with us yesterday. We were at the creek. If anybody knows anything about northeastern Oklahoma, they might notice this name Barren Fork. The creek's name is Barren Fork that we were at yesterday. And it's the same creek that's in my hay cutting videos and stuff like that. When I fly the drone up there and you see that beautiful creek, well, that's where we were. Okay. It's not quite like a hibachi, Lori. It's a
portable, like freestanding grill.
It's just like a regular gas grill. I mean, the grates on it are actually cast iron. So,
wow.
It's a neat deal. It's made by.
Well, and let's face it, it's only the two of you, so
Yeah,
that's all you need.
Yeah. Well, we had a whole bunch. There was a bunch of people down there yesterday, and we cooked for us, and then our daughter and grandsons and some other folks, and it was good. What? Oh, okay. She's looking it up.
Yeah. He said those little green You get like, yeah, you can.
Okay, it's similar to that right there.
Okay, yeah. I've seen those, and then the legs fold out, and it goes right down
Fold
next
up,
to
and these things here on the end. If I can get those things that stick out there that you can set things on, those push in. So yeah.
Oh wow.
Many years old those. So it looks pretty similar to that. But anyway, yeah, it's really good, Lori. It's awesome. I mean, if you
and I can move it,
and we can move, it's got wheels on it, and you can drag it around, and it's pretty cool.
Oh, it's even got wheels that you can rumble that around.
Yeah, you can move it around and all kinds of stuff. It's a really neat deal. So
yeah, I appreciate that, Miss Linda.
That would actually make a good that'd make like a good, what do you call them? One of those prizes that somebody could win for like
we could do that for 10 killer.
Yeah, we could do that for 10 killer next year. That could be one of our deals. Those grills are nice though.
It'd be good for camping.
Because, yeah, you can throw them in the trunk of a car, or just anything, and you got almost a full size grill. I mean, because you can cook quite a bit of stuff on it. If I wanted to, I could probably cook 8 hamburger patties and a whole package of hot dogs at one time. That'd be 10 hot dogs and 8 hamburgers.
Oh, wow. So It is a fairly large cooking surface then.
The cooking surface is really, you're doing you kind of got your travel thing going on, your travel channel and stuff like that. If people are into this traveling, camping, RV life, things like that.
Well, I was just thinking it'd be perfect for Jesse and Lisa. That'd fold up nice and small and just slide right into the back of the RV.
Yes, absolutely. And so yeah, it's a good deal. We take it with us when we go camping and stuff. So it's really nice. So I'm glad you like it, Lori, because I sure do. The only thing I don't like about it's a little top heavy. And if you, for some reason, on a couple of occasions, I have, it's ended up upside down. Let's just put it that way.
Ruh-roh.
Well, one time I was backing up with the truck and had the tailgate down. I've got that plastic bed liner in the back of the truck, and it just kind of slid right out the back, and it's upside down in the drive out there, and so
Whoops.
Oops. But
I love it.
Yep, hamburgers on the grill, Alexander. I know.
Nothing better than you got to get yourself a good smoke going, and it adds to the flavor. And there's a whole science to getting that thing, to getting yourself a good tasting burger.
She told me not to pay any attention to what I'm seeing out that door right there.
Uh-oh.
She's got a good smoke going on, she said.
Well, she's looking after the mosquitoes too.
Yep. I multitask.
Hi, Backlash Fisherman. Hello.
G'day, Backlash.
Awesome, Alexander. It's a good weekend for grilling out. It's just the holiday weekend. Canada Day was just a few days ago, and then we had our Independence Day, still got some independence. So, 248 years, guys, 248 years, our birthday.
Yeah.
How many years has Canada been celebrating?
100, I want to say 175. I know it was 150. Let me check.
So Canada Day, what does it signify? What's the signification of it?
The birth of Canada.
The birth.
It's pretty much the same as what
you see that?
that there just screaming. Oh, just the perfect little char on that. Yeah, no, it's pretty much identical to your Independence Day. It's just called something different up here, that's all.
Yeah, yeah. Our Independence Day was, like what it's about. So anyway, yeah, that 1776 deal and stuff like that. Canada was formed in 1867, is what Xander says. Yes, they do look amazing, Lori. Really amazing. I mean, it's really good.
Wow.
So you're not going to sit here and eat it.
She's like, I can't.
You got to let
She's
that
like,
rest
I
for a minute.
can't. Never mind.
Why can't you? Yep.
Because it's gross.
157 years old.
Whenever I take a bite, I'll throw up the avatar, but I'm gonna make you guys hear it.
Oh yeah, he's gonna. Oh, that is so good. Yeah, I can just hear that. Yeah.
Smacking.
Smack of this and a smack of that, and yeah. Oh, and he's even got some tea too.
I do. I have some tea.
I'm nice to him when he hauls hay.
So.
Yes.
Oh, Joey is on his way. And Joey is the person who, if he says he's on his way, he might be
get another plate. He's probably coming.
You might be on the way.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Joey's never far away. Or we'll put it this way, he won't be after he's done driving.
So
I used to be like that until I drove for a living. Now, I hate to drive.
Hamburgers and gravy just don't do it for me, Joey. So
gravy. Ooh. Yeah, he's talking about a hot hamburger. That's one thing I've never been able to do is bury good hamburger and gravy.
She's playing with me here. So anyway, don't take my food.
Oh no, that's sacrilegious.
So making gravy. So anyway, so I hope everybody had a wonderful
absolutely
holiday.
a wonderful week.
Whatever holiday you have had, I hope it was very wonderful because we had a very blessed one here for sure.
Yeah, that's we had a great weekend last weekend. It didn't really rain a whole lot, and other than that, it was a good week. Joey, if you guys want to come up, feel free. The link's at the top of the page. It's open mic night, guys. You click on that button. You just have to show me that if you are using an avatar, that it is you behind the avatar. Because, well, I've been caught once, and I don't really ever want to see another man's dingling. Doesn't just turn my crank the proper way. Yeah, I was. Oh, great! That was before I even met Jesse, way back when. Yeah. I was still pretty naive and trusted everybody. No.
Yeah, we were on a live one night and something similar happened. It wasn't our live though, so.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a super trusting person, so.
For the most part, I am. I do know pretty much everybody's avatars, like their their pictures. So if it
But
isn't
but
just right,
here's the thing. Anybody can get that and make an avatar and
that's
be
true.
anybody they want on
Hey,
this.
Paul, what's going on, brother?
There's Paul Honeyman.
All the
The
way
only
from
guy,
England. Come
the
on up,
only,
Paul.
the only guy I know that you don't just throw what he says up on the screen.
No. Unfortunately, you don't. You be very careful what Paul says before you even read it out loud.
What is it?
A German Shepherd and a Shih Tzu.
You hear that?
Oh, she's going to take care of them puppies.
There's some dogs that showed up out here. They probably smelled the grill.
Oh, sure they did. They smelt the burgers and the chickens, and yeah. Hey, Neil.
Yeah, they can do a lot of stuff to kind of squeeze in with that avatar deal. I don't let anybody up on or let's just put it this way. I try not to put anybody up on with an avatar at all.
Yes.
I've been on a couple of lives where a couple of folks would come up on it with an avatar. I think Jennifer was one.
Yes.
And then one was Janae. So, Joyfield Janae.
Janae.
Yeah. Janae. Is that
Janae, yes. You gotta say it with the lingo like Jesse.
Oh.
You gotta say it a little slower like them Texans.
So speaking of Jesse, I wonder where they're at this evening.
Well, Jesse's dad is gone. He's gone to visit family.
Okay, there you go. Make sure everybody knows he's gone to visit family, guys. He's not gone.
No, he's not gone. He's gone to visit family. He's gone to visit family.
Hey, Ann.
Yeah, more than welcome to come on up, Miss Ann. I'm just telling everybody about yesterday's Procrastination Thursday, what we're going to do next Friday. Miss Ann, you want to see that Miss Christine's cooking.
Yeah.
I'm chasing off dogs right now.
She's chasing dogs off.
Oh. German Shepherd and a little white.
You know what a German Shepherd that's unwelcome needs, eh?
German Shepherd?
Yes, there's a German Shepherd. It might have a little mix, but you could tell a German Shepherd.
A German Shepherd that's after your chickens. You know what that needs? It needs a little salt in the rear end.
Yeah, that means people need to put their dogs up.
That's, yeah.
But they weren't after the chickens. They were after the grill. They just but they were on the back porch. Not cool.
Oh, that is. Hey, Beth. That is rude.
Mm-hmm. I know he invited everybody.
Oh yes, Lori. Rock salt. Rock salt. That works.
What are you doing, Johnny? What are you doing?
Johnny's about knee deep into a hamburger right now.
Hot dog. Okay, I'll leave.
I have a house full right now. You got all your littles? But you just do you, Miss Ann. You know you're always welcome. Beth, you guys are always welcome. Everybody's always welcome on this channel.
Yep.
Whenever I have an open mic night, if you've never went live, open mic night is a good time to do it.
Yep.
That's how I started.
Mm-hmm.
And look at me now. I'm still shy.
You're not shy.
Hey, Jennifer.
I'm definitely not shy.
Yeah. Wait, you didn't invite? Miss Christine, you always got the invite. And if you check your husband's phone, he'll show you the invite.
Beth, I'm eating right now.
Yeah, but no, I've been caught once and I'll never be caught again. And it is bad and it is sad. Johnny has a phone only when he wants to answer it. Depends on who's calling or who texting.
Guys, I'm sorry I'm popping in and out, but man, I've been on the road all. This is the first thing I've had today, so I'm kind of,
Oh wow, it's saying that you're not connected there, Paul. Try again, buddy. It says something about your device is not connected.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Did I check the PO box? No, I didn't. I'm pulling a 36-foot long hay trailer every day. So stopping at the post office just isn't a thing right now for me. But hopefully we can get to it possibly in the morning. We're kind of like, I don't know if you ever watched that show Green Acres. Okay. So there was an old show called Green Acres. All right. And this guy and his wife left New York City and moved out to the country. And the telephone that they had to use was at the top of a telephone pole. I mean, their literal telephone was up there. So they had to climb this pole to talk to people.
Geez.
Plus, the way we live is like Green Acres, and Green Acres is not pulling a 36-foot long hay trailer to the post office. That's the way our post office is. If there was a post office in Green Acres, we would have it, because it's a little podunk post office that's open like maybe 2 hours a day, and you got to hit it just right. And they ain't the same 2 hours, and sometimes the 2 hours aren't even connected to one another.
Oh, something's happening, Paul. You're getting closer.
Uh-oh.
Now at least it says the device is working, but I still can't see you.
Uh-oh. Are you sure it's Paul?
Well, I don't think anybody'd ever want to try to impersonate Paul. No, device not connected. Something's loose, Paul, and it's more than just your marbles. Oh, now he's gone.
Uh-oh. He's out of here.
I think I remember wasn't the last time he was up on my procrastination, but it was the next. Usually he's Friday nights. He's usually pretty quiet because there's a 5-hour time difference between him and I. So, and it's 4:15 here. So it would be 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, it's about 1:15 in the morning.
Thank you, Joey.
For him.
So Joey's.
Yes, I know, eh? Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, I finally had a short that hit 1 million views, and we've had 3 million views on the channel so far. So, and we're very appreciative of everybody and everything that has made that possible. That 1 million views on one thing was like I know everybody has goals, but that was the goal I had. I wanted something that got 1 million views, and we got it. So
I'm gonna go against every morsel in my body that's saying don't do it. but I'm going to do it.
What's that? Uh-oh.
Can you hear?
Are you there, Mr. Paul?
Can you hear me?
Barely, and it's very staticky.
Right.
But there's no you've got no camera and you're
What
very
about
staticky.
Still static?
Not as bad, but still no camera.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my camera tonight.
I know. You normally remember we had this problem once before, and anyways, like I said, Johnny, there's only one man that would ever say he was Paul Honeyman.
Hi, Paul. Bye, Paul.
Oh, he's a gone. I didn't do anything. I'm playing with my pen.
Sound like
that was like yesterday's live. I was sitting playing with my highlighter. Jesse was playing with something, and Miss Ann couldn't reach it, and we started like switching spots. So it was my live, and I ended up down here.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse was here, and Miss Ann was where Johnny is. Nobody could figure out what was going on.
Yep.
I have a goal: flip this house by the fall, move, get 2 baby cows and chickens. Oh, Jennifer, you don't want 2 baby cows down there in the wintertime.
Did you see how much you're at?
Oh, what's this? You will need to connect their mic before you can add them to the stream. I'm going to try something here, Paul. Yeah, it says that your mic and your camera are not connected, and you have to connect them before it will add you to the stream, Paul. Okay, try that, Paul. Yeah, no, just unless you've got a shelter for them, Christine, Jennifer, I know I would not go into one of our winters, especially the amount of snow that you guys get.
Mm-hmm. Heading south, where Zone 7, like where I'm from, northwest Nova Scotia or south New Brunswick, 2 to 3 zones warmer. That still sounds cold.
You still get, you're still below 0, and that's Fahrenheit.
I mean, we're down here in Oklahoma, and it takes a lot of. Let's just put it this way: you're going to need for hay, if you've got 2. You're going to need, you're going to need approximately probably 52 round bales. That'd be 1,000-pound round bales.
I was going to say 5-foot round bales. You're going to need between 50 and 60.
Yeah.
So it's going to cost you a fortune. Even if I would not want to go into the winter unless they were born in the spring and you have minimum 50 bales. Because where you are, you don't get green grass until June.
I mean, may get by with less hay, but I would make sure I had that much because you never know when you're going to be in a drought and stuff like that. Hay is not something, it's not cheap. Let's just put it that way.
No. Well, it's a lot cheaper up here than what it is down there. Like for for a 5-foot round, you're looking about $50 to $100 depending on. I know I can get $50 for a round 5-foot round here right now. But we've got an overabundance from last year. So as long as you can, just think on how much. So even go 60 bales times $50. That's your minimum. That's just your minimum for hay. That's not oats. Like if you want to get them warm,
So Jennifer, what you probably saw on Marketplace was square bales, small square bales. They weigh about 40, maybe 50 on a heavy one. And those will last we're talking about 1,000-pound bales. I mean, that's the standard here is 1,000-pound bale.
We're talking, you're talking squares, small squares. We're talking large round bales.
Yeah. I mean, if you have squares, I mean, that's what we used to feed whenever I was a kid. We had, I think Dad, most cattle he ever had was probably 15 or so. And we fed them square bales all through the winter. But we had to have a barn, keeps, the hay in, because those cannot sit out. Round bales can sit out there in the weather and they're great. Squares can't. They've got to come off the field like day one.
And we're
As a matter of fact, you chase the baler with the loading them, because if they sit overnight on the ground, they draw moisture like a sponge. So there's Jesse.
Come
on up, Jesse.
Gotta get up here, Jesse. We're not trying to not talk you out of it, Jennifer.
No, not at all.
We're just trying to tell you what you're going to need.
Yep.
And don't forget, they're going to eat more because they're going to generate more heat. Especially if you're only going to give them hay.
We had some people out there by where the cattle are. They had approximately 2 acres of land. Okay, that's for their home and everything. Well, they used 1.5 acres of it for their yard in their house, and the other, not even half acre. All right, about a 1/4 acre lot they fenced off, and they put their cattle in there, and they had 3 full-grown cattle, right? So they thought they could just feed them range cubes. That's all they had to feed them. They would just pour range cubes in the thing, and that'll be the end of it. And they'll put some water in there, and they'll be good. And it doesn't work that way. Cattle have 3 stomachs. They have to have a lot of what you call fill. They've got to have a lot of fiber in their diet. So they have to have hay or grass to go along with everything else. You can't do them like horses and stuff. You can't just feed them grain and they'd be fine. You have to have a lot of hay. So, and we like to keep as much hay in front of them as they'll eat in the wintertime, because I don't make our cattle miss any meals. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah. I would hate to see you get to pay, because you're paying big money for cattle right now.
Oh yeah.
You're paying $4 on a yearling. So it's going to cost you a bloody fortune to buy those cows. And if you can't afford to feed those cows, and those range cubes, we can't even buy them here. because we don't need them. We've got so much nutrients and whatever in our, just up the road from me. They don't keep any of it. They bale it in large squares and they ship it all down to the racehorses in Florida. And it's the same farm, the same farming family that raised the Budweiser Clydesdales. So they know what it takes. And you guys are like us. Your ground is pretty rich in minerals and whatever else. You're gonna have a hard time finding range cubes, or sometimes they're called cake. But for my cattle, I treat them. I bring it across. But that's just strictly a treat.
The reason we give them range cubes is because it makes them eat things that they wouldn't normally eat.
Well, and somebody was telling me that you're what's that? The one channel he has. He's from Oklahoma. He's got Highlands.
Poor Highlands.
Poor no. That's all he has is Highlands.
Yeah, poor Highlands here in Oklahoma.
But like he's got the sprayers. He's got the, he keeps them cool. But Highlands should never be raised in Oklahoma.
No, that's why I keep saying poor Highlands.
Yeah,
because it's
101. I forget the name of that, but anyways, he said that your grass doesn't have that much minerals, so that it's a supplement that he gives.
It depends. The grass. It depends on the place. I mean, you can have really good grass over here and not so good grass over here. It's not like all of Oklahoma's grass isn't any good.
Okay.
It's like we have, it just depends upon where and when and things like that. Now, the hay that we have, the hay field we have is probably not the best grass. Okay. I'm gonna straight up throw that at you. But our cattle, every one of them, has been raised on that, because when we took on the hay field that we have, we took it on when we bought the cattle herd. And that's what they had always been eating, that same grass off that same land.
Jennifer, yes. Darren has Highlands. I have Highlands. But even Highland, yeah, Paul, you'd come in, I'd go to click you and kick you out. So I don't know what the heck. Maybe if you restart your computer, I don't know, bud. But I enjoy our chats. And
yeah, he said he's gonna get a new PC.
Yeah, he's gonna give it a shot again. But yeah, no. Highlands only eat the garbage hay. We sell all the good hay, and we feed the Highlands the crappy hay because they love the crap. They thrive. They love thistles and whatever else. They just love it. But yeah, even up here though, like our Highlands, we have a creek. It's in my videos that they can walk right into, and the last couple weeks they just go and they sit in the creek and or the pond, and they don't want to move out of it. But
Jennifer, have you thought about Dexter's? Look into Dexter cattle.
Mm-hmm. there's a lot of Dexters around your area. What else is rare that I've seen?
She wants a
Couple-
small.
A couple limousine, but you don't want to get into that.
No.
I'm trying to think what else.
She says she wants friendly, small cattle. So Dexters are friendly and small.
Dexters would be your only, and AI them. Then you can keep your cow and your bull, and like after your first year, then AI them a year, and just keep your bull separate. And then every second year, you can breed a Dexter, and they're fine.
Well, if she's wanting milk cows, Alexander, I'd suggest jerseys. I would suggest jerseys. Jersey milk cows.
You can get those cheap too.
If I was going milk cows, I would go Jersey right off the bat.
Amen.
Be a thought in my. We've had them, Jerseys and Guernseys. We've had them both, but Jerseys are great. You can raise like 3 to 4 calves on a Jersey, on a good Jersey milk cow.
Yeah. If you get one of the, usually if you know a farmer that's got Jerseys near you, they'll give you an old cow who's probably only got 1 year left, but she can still handle 3 heifers on her, or you wouldn't want to eat them though. You'd want to at least have a Dexter or something for meat and milk.
She's going to milk a Dexter.
Yeah. Dexters, you can.
Possible.
Well, I correct me if I'm wrong, Johnny, but the only difference between Jersey and Dexter is the Jerseys have more cream. And there's a bit of a taste difference too.
Don't get me to going on that deal, because I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know, because I don't milk cows.
Yeah.
But if I was going to have a milk cow, it'd be a Jersey. I mean, now
there's no question.
Now I understand Dexters can be a milk and
meat
beef cow.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're not wanting a whole lot of milk, you can probably get by with it. I mean, some of our Brangus that we have huge bags. I mean, no, I don't milk my bulls, Paul. He's got
old Paul.
Yeah. I've seen that movie too, Paul.
I have a neighbor that has a dairy farm with Holsteins. Well, maybe he'll give you a deal on.
Holsteins are just a big old bone cow. I mean, they're big.
Yeah, they're big, but
yeah, Alexander says you'll be wanting that. When the cow's milking, you're going to want a freezer, because you'll be getting about 2 to 3 gallons of milk a day. That's true. Or you get a calf or 2 and put on that cow. So that would be what I would do. You always got images and everything else popping up here. You always got that way you always have something to sell to actually make money for your future cow purchases, or whatever, your feed purchases, your things like that. What did you send me a picture of?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Oh, I like it.
Like it?
I like it. Okay. My wife's sending me pictures, and it's Paul. You can keep your mind out.
Whoa.
But you opened it up right there.
Paul, she's sending the pictures. Watch out.
Yeah, she's sending me pictures because we're actually going to start another channel, and
Jesse started that logo, but I just added some stuff to it.
So we're thinking about something like that. So
we're playing
around.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Well, the thing about it is some people who watch the homestead stuff and everything else, even though it's self-sufficiency, etc., not everybody likes hunting.
No,
since not everybody likes hunting, I'm thinking about making another channel with the hunting. So
yeah.
I mean,
and you're also going to hit a different market with that than what's on your other channel.
It is a great logo, Paul.
Yeah.
And
Jesse's good at those logos. He's got one program that he shared with me, and it's an awesome program.
What is it? What's the program?
Ask him.
What's the program?
And what's the program?
It's a purchase one.
See, Jesse started with this logo and made that for us. We got several spoons.
Yeah, I've seen that one. I don't know if he got it off this one or not. He might have got it off of Canva.
That's what we use.
He's got a lot of stuff on Canva, and I'll send you the other one with my password.
Oh, you don't have to do that. Thank you. Paul Honeyman, go to the corner and write, "I will behave 100 times."
Oh, well, you got off easy this time, Paul.
Next time, go up the disciplinary ladder.
So,
okay, I'm going to go back to my room.
So anyway, there we go.
What's happening?
It's happening.
What's happening? What's happening? Dude, I'm sorry I'm late, but I've been on my auction site right here. I just won me some brand new all wood cornhole boards. $50.
No way.
Woo!
Brand new cornhole boards to put on my RV. $50.
Cornhole.
Wow.
Yeah, those things are $200 at least, minimum $200.
Now
and I'm not talking about particle board. I'm talking about wood.
So is this eBay or what?
No, it's called Prime Bids. It's where my son works. He works for a place called Prime Bids, and it's only in Houston. And it's an online auction. I bought a set of cornhole, or I bid on a set of cornhole boards, and finally got them. Same place I got my e-bikes, so couldn't pass them up.
You got an e-bike?
Got a couple of e-bikes. Yeah, there was some e-bikes on there for bid, and I got them for one of them for $280, the other one for $300. So we got two e-bikes for less than $600.
Don't forget, he wasn't with us yesterday.
Don't you? This means that the meetups, we're gonna have to put up one of them easy up things just to park these e-bikes under.
Well, see, so here's the thing: when I go my next meetup, I'm going to be looking around for somebody to come put up an easy up for me.
Right?
You know anybody I can find there, Johnny, might be able to do that?
Been there, done that, man.
And bought the T-shirt. No, these are the kind that fold up too, and they go inside the back of the RV. Hey, Christine, I love you. Shirt you're wearing, girl. Look at you, boy.
Oh, Johnny's already got those pictures.
Johnny, why are you turning red?
I'm red because I was in the sun.
Oh, okay. I thought you were red.
Christine.
Christine, look. Christine,
Looky
hurry.
here. Looky here.
Of course, we did a short with your shirt on today again. Another somebody just can't wait. Somebody just can't wait.
There you go, Paul.
Before we get any
Miss
further.
Lisa, you didn't even say hello to Mr. Honeyman. Your
Hey,
boyfriend's
Paul.
in here.
Well, that's what I was just before we go any further. Let me say hello to everybody in the chat. Hello, everybody. Linda, how you doing? Linda. Oh. How you doing? And then there's old Jenny O.
We need to record Jesse doing ho 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 for my Christmas decor.
Yeah, you know,
Jennifer Ocean 13.
Jennifer Ocean 13.
Jennifer Ocean 13. That's right.
Oh, poor Jennifer. Oh, MT.
Hey, we got the
Hey, MT Homestead.
Mike and Terry.
Mike.
That's right.
Mike or
How
Terry?
them candies?
It's probably Mike. He probably took her account hostage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are they really moving?
Which I know what it feels like to get hostage. Get taken hostage.
Oklahoma.
Well, he said something about liking Tahlequah too.
Oh.
They said they like Tahlequah.
I bet, Texas got a better chance because their kids.
So of all the Oklahoma I've been through, the Tahlequah or the northeast corner of Oklahoma is one of the prettiest parts of Oklahoma, I think. But I'm from Texas, so what do I know? So I don't know. I wouldn't know a Choctaw from an Octaw or whatever. I mean, they're all the same to me.
I'll be right back.
Tahlequah from a Choctaw and a Cherokee, they're all the same.
Bye, Scott.
This is
You had to
starting to
go
look
upstairs for a second.
Brenda's up all night live.
Debbie was hollering, "Where's my supper?" So he's running up there to go ahead and go put it together. Okay, here it is. And then he'll come back down. Because she cracks a whip.
It's the birthday girl or is it the birthday girl or the crayon eater, MT?
Oh, is it Terry?
Oh, no.
Happy birthday,
Uh-oh.
Terry.
No, but see.
Oh, we need
Are you sure it's
double
Crayon
squad.
eater, remember? Mike's the Army. He's not a Marine.
we're live, right? Can you hear us? Don't go to the bathroom.
No, he says, yeah, we don't need to see your brand new bidet. We know you got one.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's gone? It could be so it looks like
Strawberry shortcake.
Hey, I just saw a bidet go for $4. Brand new bidet. $4.
Hey, I got one better than that.
I'm gonna say
I watched
$4.
one go for $2 at an auction, brand new.
Hey,
Hey, there you go.
Joe fixed it for you. His wife put a short out just a minute ago where they're all eating strawberry shortcakes and these big old good looking cookies called from Crumble or something like that the girls brought home. It looks good.
Creme brulee.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's the name of the bakery.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I could go for some creme brulee. I like creme brulee.
So
I could go for some
does
flan.
that mean
I've been hungry for flan for months now.
Maybe we what?
Jesse's ignoring.
Flan.
What you're saying there, Johnny? What is you saying, Johnny? What are you talking about?
Flan. Hey Neil, how are you doing?
Hey Neil.
So yeah, I'm ready for some strawberry shortcake. That'd be awesome. We got strawberries?
We got strawberry minus the cake.
Yeah, but we have it, right?
I don't know.
Not the cake, the strawberry.
Hey, you know what you do? You just get you some Twinkies and put them in a row, and then put your strawberry drizzle over the Twinkies.
Like that. Just sit there and give me the strawberries. Oh, hey, I like your camo hat, Jesse.
Yep, I like it.
It's a Jeep hat. Actually, it's not nothing.
Well, I seen
it
what
ain't nothing like y'all's.
Read it.
I can't find nothing that big.
What's he talking about?
Biscuits.
You got to have a certain amount of acreage before they sell me a hat like yours.
Yeah.
These are residential hats.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. There's a thing. There's a
Mossy
thing.
oak.
It's called there's a thing. It's called what is it? All hat, no cattle.
Exactly. I'm all hat and you're all cattle. Or I'm no hat and you're all cattle. Speaking of cattle, congratulations on Danny boy going over a mill.
Yeah.
How about that, huh? I've been waiting. Man, it's 9. It's just right there. It's just right there. Come on, people.
Yeah, it rolled over. So we
awesome,
that.
Man. That's
and
awesome.
You know what the heck of the deal is? I did that very same day, almost in that same time, I videoed another short the same exact day. I put it out, I don't know, probably a month after that other one came out. And it's trending up now. So it's like, it's the one about fences are only a suggestion.
Right.
It's almost at 200,000 and it's going straight up now. So
but do you think that one had anything to do with why Danny didn't reach 1 million sooner? Was it competing against it or something?
I don't think so. I think that what happens is it's like a lot of the shorts are starting to trend up. I mean, they're going. I mean, I used to have a thought in my mind that you could kill a short by putting out another short, but no, I don't think that's true. So
no.
You know, Paul, I want to talk to you about that real quick. So the other day I had to move the cows because I had to put them back there in that field. And guess whose cows was up against the fence? The neighbors. So I thought, man, it's going to be nothing. I mean, Danny's going to wander right through that. Well, guess what? Danny didn't wander right through that. Or at least if he did, the neighbor brought him back after he got done. Because every day I went out there, he's right where he's supposed to be. And
do you have your fence between you and your neighbor? Is it electrified?
No, but I'm getting ready to put up a strand of barbed wire, and I'm going to electrify it one strand because there's so many deer that run through there. Yeah.
Daddy now, huh? Yeah.
That's awesome.
I ain't got some of that.
Well, I bet you Miss Lisa could have you something in no time flat. But
all I got to do is snap my fingers.
That's all you got to do is snap them fingers.
Jesse, you're not an ice glass rattler, are you?
No.
You know me.
You see?
Thank you.
I snapped my finger. Look. Snapped my finger and she threw me a kiss.
Awesome.
Man, I tell you what, Johnny, it's been hotter than Hades down here, Bubba.
Well, you know,
it's been hotter than Hades here.
Well, we were 100. Let's see, we were 100 degrees the last 2 days, and then today it was 84. But we got 1 inch and 3/4 of rain last night.
I had a cold front.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Felt good, I bet you.
Huh?
Well, my dad's in California. I talked to him today, and I said, "So how's it going?" He goes, "Well, 77 degrees over here, and these folks are thinking it's a heat wave. They've turned the air conditions on at 77." I said, 77, that's a cool front. I wish we can get one of them. He says he has to wear a jacket over there because it's so cold at night.
What part of California is that?
Southern California, Anaheim, Hawaiian Gardens.
Are that cool?
Yeah, they're that cool at night, especially. It's in the 60s at night. But he says they've been running in the 80s, low 80s every day, 70s. So
I wonder, Henry.
Gary has me on a keto diet, and it is pissing me off, Johnny.
Hey, Mike, this is keto. You can have fruit.
Well, not just that, Mike. Lisa makes keto. She can make you get the sugar-free Cool Whip and the sugar-free Jello. Mix them together. Oh my goodness!
That's what this is. This is all sugar-free stuff.
Sugar-free Jello, sugar-free whipped cream or Cool Whip, whatever you want to call that stuff. You mix it together, and you got and fruit. You can put fruit on it.
That's what
like raspberries or
yeah.
I'd stay away from the high sugar, like the bananas, maybe, and the apples. Those have a lot of sugar, but you can put some grapes on there, put some raspberries.
If you stick to berries, they don't mess with your glycemic index or what you call it.
Listen to her. It works because I'm down about 16, 17 pounds, and we have this every night. So,
but the berries.
Yeah, berries.
Canned banana is my favorite.
And it's very good, isn't it?
It's very good.
Yeah.
And I don't want either. I want the full flavor food right now. I don't want that either.
He's grumpy.
He's grumpy.
Yeah, but Mike, you won't even be able to tell the difference. I'm telling you, you can't. Once you put that Cool Whip together with that Jello,
you just be glad you have something.
You'll be glad you have something to eat, sweet, and it tastes sweet. Yeah, that's Christine flashing off that Lazy Days Ahead shirt. Just saying.
Miss Lisa's flashing off that Christine Mrs. Gillen Farm shirt.
She's over here flashing it, and I'm over here flashing 10 Killer.
10 Killer.
2025, folks. 10 Killer. Be there, be square.
I think we got the shelter today.
Oh, good.
And we got the shelter, so the shelter's taken care of. We got our spot. We're in the same spot as last year. So we're right next to you, right between you and Tony.
Okay.
We're right there.
Tony got 55 again?
Tony's got 55 again. You got 57 again. We got 56.
You got 56.
Right. Yeah. Yep. So we're all set up just the same way as we were last year.
Cool.
Now we got to get our spot. We got to get our deal for Mid America. So we need to.
I already got my Mid America.
Yeah, we need to get with you and figure out where.
He done sent us a text
Okay, so
2 years ago.
All right, so we got that. So we're going to figure that out. The next thing is we got to get a spot down at Pinecone Fest.
Oh,
yeah, but they won't let you book. You can't book in that until 60 days ahead.
So
it's like in August, late August. You can't book it right now.
Right, but
that's something weird about that place.
Thanks, Sander.
If people would pick 1 or 2 days a week to fast, they would never have to diet. I drive fast 1 or 2 days.
You do fast quite often, though. You don't. You come home.
I know. I'm listening. I'm thinking.
Is she okay? Is she
no,
down?
No.
Okay. Look at Jesse. His shirt. He's got his name on there. Oh, I guess.
It's my 10 Killer shirt. That's why.
Yeah.
Mike says he's got the shelter for Mid America.
Oh, cool. What? Yeah, wasn't there discrepancy there, Mike? You thought somebody else had already booked it because he was talking about, how there's some people can go in there and do it. They'll book it just to try and spite you, Well, I'll fix that. And if they want it, I'll let them have it if they want to pay me an extra $100. Well, I tell you what, Mike, if that happens, you let me know because I know a guy. We'll fix that quick, fast, and in a hurry.
We'll ride on down there, Mike. And we'll help you out. We'll take care of that.
Right.
Because sometimes, what's really weird is you get on these sites, because Christine was showing me on that site, on the one for 10 Killer. She goes in there and she goes, all right, which shelter do we need? I said, well, creek shelter. Well, we looked at it and it was red. Red means booked.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, oh no, somebody booked it for that weekend. Who in the world would do that? So then I was thinking, well, maybe Jesse booked it. Maybe he did. Maybe he went ahead, and did it, and stuff like that. Well, then we found out, no, we got out, got back in, and it wasn't booked. It's just, you never can tell on those deals. Is that what happened to you, Mike? Something like that?
Yeah.
I'm talking fasting for 24 hours, just water, no food.
Well, Lori,
boring life, Lori.
There's at least 1 day, maybe 2 days a week that I eat as fast as I can. So I'm fasting.
How's Cynthia?
We need a 10 Killer spot now.
Yeah. Yep. You guys need either. I mean, if you're going to stay, if you're going to camp, you do.
How do you want to go on
But if you're gonna stay,
That 169, those.
if you're not gonna camp, we got a spot. I mean,
it's just a cushion top.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I can go that.
Okay, whatever you think.
but yeah, Joey and them's gonna be at Tenkiller for sure.
That's a long way to drive. But you know what? That ain't no nut for a squirrel.
What
Miss
you eat,
Ann,
Johnny?
I'm
You want to
eating
see what you eat?
strawberries, blueberries, and blackberries with cream, like it's a whipped cream type stuff. It's sugar free, so that's what I'm having. That's kind of my every night deal.
A keto dessert there, Miss Ann.
It's
It's not sugar.
strawberries, blueberries,
Mike,
blackberries.
But it's natural sugar.
Mike, if you'd like to come and show everybody, maybe some of the candies.
Yeah, how about some of that Korean candy there you got there?
Yeah, come and show everybody. The link's up at the top of the chat. You come ahead, Mike. You show us some of that
come
candy.
show us. I'd like to see what some of that Korean candy looks like, and maybe even let you try some for us there, Mike.
How's my garden, Wanda?
I know Mike can try that 50-year-old beer. I know that in a can.
all that I was watching that late last night, and all that I could think is, thank God I'm not eating dinner, or I'm not at their place whenever you open that up, because I could almost smell it up here in Canada.
Well, I can almost guarantee you that Mike and Terry do not have cockroaches now. They ain't gonna stick around that house.
They ain't got coons anymore. They ain't got foxes. They ain't got wolves. They ain't got nothing. They're done plumb gone.
Not if it smelled like what he showed it smelled like.
Yeah. Like Mike almost considered eating liver over that stuff.
Before we get too far, Wanda Henry's in the house now, and she is a creator now, folks. She just started doing her own videos, so y'all go check her out. Links in the chat. Go check out Wanda. Let's encourage her. Let's support her. Let's like we did with Nanny Tam. Give her the encouragement she needs to get this going, because it's not easy, folks, when you're doing it by yourself. It's really not.
Miss Ann, you weren't putting those things in the chat whenever Mike was trying, Miss Ann. I believe they were laughing and trying to coax
emojis.
him.
She was doing the laughing emojis.
Exactly. So don't you go playing all Little Miss Sweet here. We're gonna rat you out.
Yeah.
Oh no! Hey, liver and onions. Ooh, little bit of bacon on top.
That's fish bait.
Yeah, Mesa.
Well, you call it what you want.
We call it down here. We call that chum.
Yeah.
Well, I'm with you, Paul. I'd eat that over catfish any day.
What?
Nope. Not happening.
I gagged whenever you even showed it to me.
You must be some kind of potato head, because there ain't no way. Catfish is one of the best fish eating.
You know what a limb is?
You know what we do? We throw catfish. We get channel cat up here. We throw them on the shore.
Yeah. Right.
No, serious. We don't. I never heard of catfish until I was around you guys.
Are you sure you're not thinking about a hard head?
Describe a channel cat to me. What does it look like?
A catfish.
Don't look it up. Don't Google it.
It hasn't got a blue tinge. It's just it's got a big wide mouth. It's ugly. It's gross. It's bleh.
No, you ain't described it yet.
Well, I think I might have just saw it, and I just used the bidet to flush it down.
No, you hadn't described a channel cat at all. A channel cat has one of the smallest mouth openings of any of the catfish.
Yeah.
So
Of any
go ahead.
catfish.
Keep going.
Well, no, we only have one type up here. We just call it a catfish. Like we don't have multiples up here.
So you don't know what it is.
Well, it's a catfish.
Okay, so you got a catfish. Probably got a mud cat.
As opposed to a dog.
Very well could be, Johnny. I don't know, but we don't eat it. We throw it on the shore for
That's what I do with mud cats, but you know, and Linda, if she's out here, she's gonna say mud cat is awesome because I've seen her say it a million times in other places. But yep,
Wanda Henry's up to 107 subs. Wow. Right on, Wanda. That's so awesome.
Black with a white belly is northern catfish. We call them horned pout.
We only have one type of catfish up here, and it could be a channel cat. I don't know what it is. It's just you're
saying you like any kind of cat.
Taste. What's that?
So you can't make the comment that you throw channel cat on the bank because you don't know. Because I'm telling you, if you ever had good channel cat, you'd never throw one on the bank again. I can tell you that. You'd throw that liver out there on a hook.
Oh no!
Oh yeah. You know what liver is, right?
What?
Liver is a filter.
Yeah.
Blood filter.
Yes, it filters the impurities.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Just saying, guys.
Oh yeah. And with just the right amount of
imagine your shop vac. Your shop vac, that's your liver is like your shop vac. When you pull that filter out, that's your liver.
Yep.
Ain't no way I'm gonna eat it. No.
Mike says my favorite cat's blue cat, around 5 pounds. They're the best.
Easy on the cats now. We do have some cat lovers in here. Jennifer Ocean. She loves cats. So y'all be careful now how y'all talk about cats. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm not against them, but I'm a dog person, as y'all know. Toby won't let me have a cat.
Oh,
I tried.
Hank,
I'm a cattle
Hank could play with the cat.
Yeah.
That'd be Hank's little toy.
My pets would be a little larger.
Yeah. And T minus 2 weeks till Hank becomes Henrietta.
So Jennifer, I created that thank you video in Canva. I used Canva to create that.
Yeah. With golden doodles, Johnny, they have to be fixed before they're 2 years old. If not, it increases their chances of testicular cancer by 75%. So he's losing his boys in 2 weeks.
So he'll become a soprano in 2 weeks.
So what you're saying is it's a defective dog.
No.
No, I think
it's a defective dog. If in 2 years it's going to get cancer of the testes, it's defective. So what's the? Never mind. I'm not going to.
All you got to do is just fix them.
I mean, in cattle, we wouldn't have them if we had cattle like that. We just wouldn't have them.
I gotta ask Joe, what is the butter cat? I'm just asking. Inquiring minds want to know.
A butter cat is delicious.
What is a butter cat?
I'm curious. I'm curious too. You can have the calm, Joey.
Come on, Joe. You have to tell me what that means. I've never seen it.
Well, who had the catfish whenever we were at that place for supper there? The
catfish cooked in butter, maybe.
Well, I mean, catfish. You call that butter cat?
It might have been Danny that had it that day, but I don't know. I just didn't like the smell of it. And you know what? It's pure up in my head because we've always been told you don't eat the catfish. It's gross.
No,
And I
catfish is one of the best.
probably
Catfish,
love it. I love
cod.
fish.
I love cod. I love catfish.
Yeah.
I love redfish is good. Speckled trout. Oh,
See,
I
we're
love me
spoiled.
speckled trout.
Yeah, we're spoiled. We have, you name the trout, we got speckles. We've got, you name the trout, we have it. Brown trout, pickerel, walleye, northern pike.
You know, northern pike and muskellunge are the two fish that I've always wanted to catch.
And
muskie.
I want to catch a big salmon in Alaska. I'd love to catch a big salmon in Alaska.
Johnny, that's the best catching right there, bud. Caught me a 20-pound coho salmon. 20-pounder. That sucker was a best. Oh man.
Fighter.
So you want to go fishing in our third stop?
No.
Well, we caught ours where the Umpqua River comes out and meets the ocean, right there where the two waters mix.
Okay.
You got the fresh and the salt. That's where we were catching the coho salmon because they're out there just going crazy, and it's just nothing like catching a 20-pound salmon. Oh.
So they have something down in Florida. I guess it's the butter catfish, usually out of the canals, is what he's calling butter catfish. They are in Florida, usually out of canals. Okay. I've never heard of butter. I'm going to have to look that up. I'm going to have to look up what a butter catfish is because I've never heard of it.
And it may be a regional nickname, you know.
I was going to say region. It's probably, same thing as what you guys eat, just what they call it, right?
Might be.
Yeah, we have blues, we have flatheads, we have channel cat, we have mud cats, which are also called bullheads, and we have the spoonbills.
Mike said steelhead.
Yeah, that's a trout.
Yeah, we have smelts in the spring. They're oh my god, they're good.
Smelts.
Yep. So they're.
I'm trying to figure out who
6 inches. You pull ahead, the guts come right out with it.
So I've never caught them, but they have up there in Oregon, where Lisa's from. They have this fish called sturgeon.
Yeah,
and it's like catching a locomotive. They said.
Yep. Yes,
I've never caught one.
I've never caught one in my life.
But it's called a sturgeon.
It's 4 foot.
Pretty big ones, but
4 foot long was the one we got.
But I've seen old photos and stuff where they actually caught them and pulled them out with a team of horses.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They're not catching a locomotive. That's how
fish.
That's how big they can get. But what's real fun, Johnny, if you can get an offshore trip on this Alaska trip, is going out and try and catch you some halibut. Oh, halibut. That's like trying to bring up a mattress.
Is it? Yeah, it is.
A wet mattress.
Both their eyes are both on one side.
Eyes are on one side. Yeah.
They're like flounder. They're like flounder. Yeah, but it's like pulling up a mattress. It's like.
So, if get Christine to go on the website, and a lot of the fishing charters are live now. So if you want to do halibut, if you want to do coho, they're all live right now. So
Nope is in the springtime by Ness. Those are great. So if you're there's a lot of people in Alaska that do go netting.
Mike said bass are the bottom of his list. I will eat deep fried gar before a bass.
So my favorite freshwater fish is going to have to be the crappie fish. The crappie fish is coming the best freshwater fish you can eat.
Whenever you come up, I will give you the best tasting fish you've ever had. Freshwater.
They got crappie up there?
No, sir.
What?
Walleye.
Walleye is pretty good. Walleye is good. I'll give you that.
And if it's cleaned properly, there's no bones.
Did you know that, Scott?
Sorry?
We catch walleye out of the Illinois River right here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the
I
river
did not
that
know
feeds
that.
the river that feeds Ten Killer has walleye in it.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Huh.
So yes,
That's
walleye is very good.
So smelts. What we do is we get about 4 big things of worms. Your wife's pantyhose. Don't tell her. Go fishing. You dump the worms inside the pantyhose and you just jig and you pull them up into the boat. And you can get like a 5-gallon pail in probably 2 hours. And then once you get on to cleaning them, like Wanda said, you dunk them in flour and you fry them in butter. Wait.
So Mike was saying that bass is on the bottom of his list. Is that all bass, like largemouth bass and smallmouth bass? Because I've had some really good striped bass that we caught near the dam. The striped bass are good eating there, Mike. I don't know if you've had that before.
Bass is different up here, but mind you, our rivers are clean.
Oh, you trying to say our rivers ain't?
Yeah.
Well, you saw how clean.
What are you saying there?
You saw how clean.
What are you saying? Do we eat dirty fish?
Was.
What are you talking about, Willis?
Well, Jesse, whatever.
What you talking about, Willis?
2 weeks ago, Jesse's like, you can see the bottom. Yeah, that's all our rivers. And
well, you can see that in a lot of our lakes too. But you got to remember, down here in Galveston or the Gulf down here, the reason the water's murky brown, it's not because the water's dirty. Yeah, you may appear there. The prevailing winds come from the southeast, and all that mud that comes out of the Mississippi always comes towards Galveston. It never goes towards Florida. It always goes towards Galveston. That's why it's brown or chocolatey a lot of times. But no, we get good green days as well. But
really?
But the water's not dirty. It's just that mud, silt that comes down from the Mississippi.
And
okay.
Where we're at.
And all that comes from Canada. All that silt comes from Canada.
All the streams.
You don't need to worry about any silt coming from here.
All the streams and things around where we are. No, I'm not talking about the Arkansas River.
No.
The Illinois River. I'm talking about Spring Creek, Snake Creek, all the
even Tin
Creek,
Killer
all
was
that
clean.
stuff over here is all perfectly clear stuff. It's good stuff.
Tin Killer was clean.
Like Tin Killer's Tin Killer's a nice looking lake. It really is.
It is. It's
but
beautiful.
Oh really?
For $10.
That muddy water.
Lisa just got a tankless water heater for $10. Brand new.
What?
Oh, but I'm going to tell you, but Lake Eufaula, where they're going to be having the Mid-America next year, I think, now correct me, Mike, if I'm wrong, but I think, doesn't the Canadian River go through there? Because there's like 3 rivers that go through the Lake Eufaula. I think it's Arkansas River, the Canadian River, and one other river that passes through there. Well, and the dirtiest river is the Canadian River. Why is that?
Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it, Mike. Scott never ate biscuits and gravy until he came to Oklahoma, so that tells you about feeding Canada.
Right? He's never had catfish prepared like in the South. I tell you what, he come down here, we cook him some catfish. He'll go back up there, he'll pick up all them fish along the bank that everybody's throwing away.
Oh, no, I won't.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will.
No, I won't.
Once Mike and Terry cook that thing for you, the southern fried way.
Whoa. What's that, Mike and Terry? If I remember correctly, Mike was
never had biscuits.
That was perfection.
Terry is the cook.
Mike
didn't cook them biscuits and gravy. I can guarantee you that.
Oh no. Mike showed me where the coffee maker was.
Exactly. There's no Arkansas.
And then Mike and I were out in
the Canadian rivers, like Lake Eufaula. Okay, so I knew it was either 2 or 3 rivers. I thought it was 3, which is why I asked Mike if I'm wrong, correct me. But yeah, I knew there was a Canadian river ran through there.
Yeah. That's Wanda. She's sending all the dirty water from her paradise down to you guys.
Hey, Wanda.
Oh, Jennifer's throwing shade.
Yeah, we didn't pay them enough carbon clean water taxes.
Oh, don't you go there, girl. We all three of us have that button. Honestly, Wanda, if you were to take and go to the beaches that you folks go to, not to where the tourists go.
You say you folks?
But where
folks? That's
yeah.
words here.
Oh yeah.
No.
You folks.
That's not fighting words. It's the locals. They have beautiful beaches that they don't share with all the tourists.
There's them people.
Them people.
All of them. Like
bless their hearts.
Oh, okay. Well, see, Wanda, I've been outside cutting wood today, so I will look for it tonight.
You think it's winter there. He's got a hoodie on. He's cutting wood.
Okay. My wife has it, so you freeze upstairs. It's even worse down here. I looked for my heater. I couldn't find it. They have my heater hidden.
Because it's down here in Oklahoma and Texas. That's where your heater is.
You gotta remember, if it gets below 70, Scott's gonna put a hoodie on.
That's right, Lori. Bless their little hearts.
Oh no, I never said bless her little heart. I know what that means.
No, I'm saying it. And who doesn't like catfish? Do you like okra? No.
Yes.
You do not. You do not like okra, do you? I thought you said you didn't
love
like
okra.
You do?
Oh my goodness.
Are you sure?
Fried okra. We're talking about fried okra.
Okay, if you don't want me to like it, no, I don't like it. Yes. I like broccoli.
You like
look here, folks.
I like
look
all
here,
that
folks.
stuff.
Yay,
Look.
Wanda.
One-hander's editing. That's a good thing, Wanda. That's a good thing.
Y'all go watch her show, her
That's
introduction
awesome.
video.
Her intro.
That's awesome,
That's
Wanda,
it.
because there's a
Well, and she said she just put one out today with the different beaches that the locals go to.
Oh, that's right. Wanda is up in Canada, isn't she?
Prince Edward Island.
Oh, I bet
PEI, right.
the Northern Horned Pouch.
I don't even like to say PEI because it reminds me of DEI, and then I just.
Once he tells you, Christine, text me because I don't know.
I don't know either. That's a good one.
So
know
Wanda,
what DEI is.
Wanda, when you say I don't know what I'm doing, that's okay. None of us did. That's how we learn. We kept messing up till we fixed it. We figured it out.
But
you're editing that one. Okay, well, that's okay, Wanda. You put that one out. Oh man, next time I'm gonna have to look on a. I can tell you the beach where we were at. I can get there.
You want me to say Prince Edward Island? Did I say it funny or something? I thought I said Prince
It's almost like we call potatoes up here. It's much like Jesse says, Jenny down there.
Jenny.
I've never had an okra. Lori's never had.
Rebecca says that she even eats it raw. No, I won't go that far.
Hey, Wanda.
I'll eat it, but I ain't gonna eat it raw.
I've only ever had it deep fried.
What kind of phone do you have, Wanda? What are you videoing with? What are you editing with? What's your program, software, etc.
CapCut? Is it CapCut? Is it iMovie? Is it KineMaster? Is it DaVinci? Is it what is it?
iPhone, use
iMovie.
iMovie. Easiest one to use.
That's what I use for everything.
Yeah, she's using iMovie.
Yep.
Okay. That's the easiest one to use. That's the most user friendly.
It works well. I know that. Or at least it does for me anyway.
Well, I've had no problems with it.
Yeah, different folks like different things, It's just like everything.
Oh, absolutely. And
everything.
If you're serious about doing it, you may want to look at getting a third-party channel. Like Jesse and I use Epidemic Sound. There's 10,000 different 10 or 20,000 different songs we can use. But I think Tony uses something different, right? Like you and I use Epidemic Sound.
It's like Epidemic Sound, but it's a different company.
Yeah.
It's Epidural Sound.
No. Epidemic Sound, and then but I also use ones out of YouTube Studio. So YouTube Studio has a sound library as well, so you can use that. And then I'm sure iMovie probably has some. I don't know. I don't use iMovie.
iMovie, they hit you with a
copyright.
Every single time it'll come up that it's a duplicate.
I've not had one. I've had Epidemic Sound for 2 years now, and I've never had not one strike or one copyright.
I've never had any strikes for music.
So
I did for a thunderclap.
Yeah, isn't that hilarious?
You know why, Johnny? I figured out why. Because it sounded so much like you were slapping your wife. That's why.
Yeah, right. I want to see him try
that child endangerment stuff.
Yeah, the child endangerment. Yeah. Now, not only is he letting her ride the tractor, he's slapping her around.
Yeah.
See, I use YouTube music. I use the music from YouTube itself, and it seems to be pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. So Miss Ann uses the iMovie music. I've never used.
I have all that, but I like to use the stuff from
iMusic. Then you're getting a lot more than I do, because I can only. Every single time I use it, I get nailed for copyright.
Never have.
And then every time, that's why I went to Epidemic Sound.
And
I haven't had an issue.
Now, I know a guy who has a channel. He's got like 157,000 subs, and he will drive, and he's monetized, okay? And he will drive around in it's a car channel, so he will play music on his radio while he's driving, and it's directly from the artist. It's the artist singing it and everything, and he never gets one. And all I can figure is it's because he's so big and he brings in so much money for them that they're just ignoring it.
Yeah.
But if I did that, I was in a car wash. And I was videoing in a car wash, and I was like, at the end, after I got done, I go, I can't use that because there was music playing in the car wash the whole time. I think it was like George Strait or something. And I was I can't use that. So I threw it out. So, but anyway, I wonder if he pays a fee. He'd have to pay a fee to everybody, Jennifer, because
Johnny, when you upload your video to YouTube, where that port where you're putting in all your data and your information and you're putting your thumbnail, all that section right there, there's an edit feature. You can go in there and take that one little song out. You can mute that one little section, so you didn't have to throw that video out. You can still use the video.
It didn't work for me anyway, so I threw it out. But that was one of the reasons why I threw it out, because of the music. And I'm always concerned when I go to any kind of event whatsoever, and I'm videoing, because different people play different things. Glenda was doing it the other day. She was somewhere and they were playing music all around her, and she was muting herself. It was on your live, Scott. You
never once got a copyright.
It was a Pigeon Forge.
Yeah, it was a Pigeon Forge. And I never once got a copyright, but yet I had the girls, the chickadees here playing their song.
Yeah.
And I got a copyright.
Yeah.
Well, because they're protecting their song.
I had.
They don't know if you have permission to use it.
Well, sure. It was the girls singing it on my channel, and it was their song.
Yes, they are more interested in I think it was child endangerment is what they called it. They were more interested in my child endangerment. Yeah.
Yep.
But I guarantee if they could have thrown child endangerment and music in there, they would have.
So Jennifer, you're asking if who pays a fee for you talking
that
about for
guy
music?
Pays a fee. No,
he'd have to pay a fee for every artist out there. I don't think so.
Well, he might. Yeah, he might. I don't know.
When you watch channels overseas, oh yeah, you gotta watch overseas because people have those copyrighted as well, and you get nailed with that too. It means nothing to somebody here, but it's a copyrighted song over in the Philippines or, Hong Kong. I watch another guy in Hong Kong. Well, you look at Drew. Drew has said that he doesn't care. He plays all the music he wants, and he said to his followers, join my membership. I'm going to make more money, and you guys get the songs that you want to hear. And he's making more money that way.
Yeah, he does.
Than he was the couple cents that we make. You still get the views. You get everything except you don't get the money for.
You don't get the advertising money, though.
Yeah, you don't get the advertising
revenue.
Yeah, and that's only a couple cents. So, yeah, no, Drew has a, especially whenever he puts together his videos, or he'll put somebody else's his other channel now that he comments on other people's videos.
Drew's
he makes more money off his loyal viewers than what he does off getting copyrights. So
it just died.
Oh, Mike, I've got nailed with copyright in the Philippines, Hong Kong, and it was a song. I didn't even know what the song was, but it was copyrighted over there.
I've only got one copyright.
Oh.
I've only got one where they said that I was flagged, and it was because I pulled into a rest stop on the way to, I can't remember where it was, and this guy pulled in right beside me, and he was whatever he was playing, and it was loud as can be. I was doing a live, and that's what got me flagged.
And you look at you and Danny saying all the way to Kentucky.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. You can do that. According to YouTube, you can sing anything you want to sing that's coming from you, as long as you're not using copyrighted music.
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, but no, Mike. I've got a lot of the artists now they're copywriting their music over there now. So if you read the list of copyrights, the Philippines are in there now. Oh, they're getting I suppose if they're only going to get a couple pennies per song.
I find this very interesting because I don't think I really don't know. I mean, I don't know about what they got going on over there for sure because I'm not,
Yeah. Well, even
the travel channels and stuff will have more to do with that kind of stuff. But Gillum Farms down here in Oklahoma, international stuff.
Yes.
So, Anyway, I don't know anything about copyright law. So there's no copy. Scott, and what Mike is saying, there's no copyright law over there at all.
See,
So.
I've been hit by it. So it might have changed. I'm going back probably a year ago. There was a list of about this long of copyrights in other countries, in the US, Canada, Australia, the UK, Philippines, like they've got a list now. They're not only copywriting their songs here, they're starting to go overseas now. And maybe it's changed. But like I said, it was about a year ago that I got nailed. Okay. Well, then I learned something new tonight. I can go to bed right now. Learned something new.
Jennifer, I don't know about that. That's probably not going to happen because it's owned by Google. Google owns it. So
who?
I don't think she's saying, I can't wait till YouTube has new owners, new management. It's beyond unreasonable. And if a radio is on in which is publicly available for free, it should be free to use.
YouTube. I thought Facebook had Instagram, and
you get paid by Google. You get paid by Google.
AdSense.
Yeah, but that's not Facebook.
Who's your?
No, she's talking about YouTube. She's talking about YouTube.
YouTube.
I thought
YouTube is owned by Google, and I don't think Google's going to be giving up YouTube anytime soon.
No.
Oh, that's just a recipe to print money.
Exactly.
So what happens to a channel when they play copyright music? Do they reject the video? Okay, Wanda, here I'm going to tell you. If you're not monetized, nothing. You can play all the music that you want. You can play any music that you want, and they will do nothing to you. You'll never get a strike. You'll never get anything. If you don't believe me, go over and look at. I'll give you a good one. Flyover News. Flyover News. His name is Ken. He plays all this really great music in his videos, but he's not monetized. He doesn't have 1,000 subscribers. He should. He's got that good of stuff, and he should have over 1,000 subs, but he doesn't. And he plays all this fantastic music. Problem is once he gets monetized, all that music, all those videos that he did before, they're not going to be able to use those for watch hours.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not going to be able to use, they're going to go all the way through there, and they're going to say, okay, can't use this, and you can't use this, can't use this, can't use this. So even though he's probably got like 6,500 watch hours or something right now, he's going to be like 0 watch hours because he can't use any of the videos that he uses. So that's the problem. So if you're making videos now and you're not monetized and you put good music in it, in the future, you're not going to be able to use it for watch hours. So it won't go toward your monetization. It'd be like you didn't even do a video there.
He'll still be able to use it for views, just won't get for watch hours. The other thing is remember, whenever you become monetized, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go back and you're going to turn on monetization because it's not automatic. All your videos are automatically turned off. You'll have to go in there and turn on all your videos for monetization. All right. But if there's a video that has music like he's talking about, YouTube says,
Mm-hmm.
You ain't going to get paid on that one.
Yeah. And
Also,
see that Mike said it right there. So, like, here's a good example. I think Josh Sherman has one right now, and it's that, was it Rich Man North, or it's like his most viewed video, and it's the same. It came from there's about 20 people out there on YouTube that's got that same exact video playing, and he's got it on his channel. So even though he's got a lot of subscribers now and he's got a lot of views, he can't get monetized because there's a copyright on that. So it's where most everything came from in his channel is from that one video. And it's kind of like a catch. You know, it's like you get 5,000 subs from it, right? But you can't use it for monetization.
Hey, Rebecca, how's your visit going? How's your sister? So if everybody can just keep Rebecca and her family in your prayers.
Yeah, I thought you said yesterday she was going to be out of pocket for a few days.
Well,
was that you that said that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Glenda.
She must have logged on at her sister's.
That's right, Wanda.
So
if you play copyrighted music now when you're not monetized, you know it, and you're wanting to build watch hours, it won't give you the watch hours if you've used a video that has copyrighted music in it. They won't give you the watch hours for that. You'll get the views, you'll get the subs, but you won't get the watch hours, and the watch hours is really important in this game.
That's paramount, yeah.
So
for full monetization.
Right.
Amen, Rebecca. It's all in his hands now.
Yeah, that's good.
And yes, Glenda's been praying.
Praying, Rebecca.
Yeah. So if you all can say a prayer for Rebecca and her sister, please, and the whole family. So Rebecca's had to go over a few states or a state from where she is, and funny how the good Lord works, eh, Rebecca? You just get your car fixed at the time that you gotta get your car and get there. Funny how he works in funny ways.
It's that timing thing.
Yeah.
God's timing. So
yeah.
I'm glad she was able to get there.
Absolutely.
A lot of times whenever, we don't get to do things that we really wanted, think that we want to do, it probably for the better. There's probably a reason in the background. We may never know. Like it might have been that we could have been in an accident, going to that place or whatever. I mean, I was supposed to go to a drag race, right? June 22nd. I was supposed to be in Missouri drag racing. I didn't get to go this year. But it really bummed me out. But you know what? It might have been the day that something happened. So, and I'll never know. But God's watching over me. So
speaking of God, Johnny, did you guys get that rain that Miss Christine was praying for last night?
We did. 1 3/4 inches.
She may not always be right.
Mm-hmm.
But she's never wrong.
1 3/4 inches. Yep. She was praying for the rain that we were going to get, even though we hadn't gotten any. And it was actually showing it's breaking up, and the chances just kept dropping. And I said, man, it's down to like 12% chance of rain now. And she said, have faith, it's going to rain. And it did. So it rained a lot last night.
Amazing.
Let's see. What does Jennifer say here? I have almost 200 videos and it's only 5 months I've been posting. By the time I get monetized, I'll have 80,000 videos.
80,000.
And I have to individually click every one of them to monetize. Wow, that sure make you work for. Well, you can turn it on right now, but it ain't gonna do you no good.
They work for the cents they pay you. Yeah, but you know what?
You're not going to retire on the money they're going to give you.
But I have learned something. Those pennies actually start adding up after a while. Oh. So We're at the point where they're starting to add up.
And of course,
cents equal dollars.
Yeah.
We're not.
And of course, you make a whole lot more if you're a celebrity, Johnny.
No.
Yeah.
I'm just saying they if you get enough pennies, it's just like when you were a kid. If you got a penny bank and you get enough pennies and you throw them in there, eventually one day you're going to have a whole roll of pennies. And that's what I'm saying.
And then they're going to take them to the bank after you roll them. They're going to say you're 3 cents short. Here. You like that?
But Jennifer, there's other ways of getting paid. You know, you can't look at it always as money. You know, there's opportunities, there's sponsorships, there's companies that send you items, there's people that you meet.
Yeah.
Or how we do this thing. There's people that you meet. I mean, that adds a lot of value to what you do in YouTube. It's not all about the almighty dollar. There's a whole lot more that you benefit from.
Yep, I'm rolling in the pennies.
Well, at least you're well grounded. You'll be well grounded, Johnny. Copper's a good.
It's just like back whenever I was a kid and I would break that penny bank open. Man, the pennies be laying all on my bed there. You know, oh, look at them, boy, just run them through your fingers, let them fall out.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were the days.
The good old days. Of course, pennies back then would buy you something. Now pennies are like
yeah, exactly. Now it just weights down your pocket.
People nowadays, if they drop their pennies or dimes or quarters or nickels or anything on the ground, they won't even reach down and pick them up because they're not worth picking up.
That's one thing my grandfather always said, you never leave a dime sitting on the ground because 10 of them give you $1.
Yeah.
And he would. Right to the day he died, he would pick a dime up.
And 20 of those dollars will get you back to about what $1 used to pay for, like just a few years ago.
Yeah. And look at what Miss Ann said. Yes. You know, Jennifer, it builds relationships. Like the three of us didn't know each other a year. Well, we had just met a year ago.
I've been longer than that.
Well,
we've been planning this trip for I don't know how long now, 3 years. So it's been longer than a year.
No. You and I have known each other for quite a while, but I mean, Johnny, we didn't know Johnny.
Yeah, I'm a newbie.
Don't forget, we just met Johnny at Tin Killer last year.
No, actually, I met him at Pinecone.
No, he met me at Pinecone.
Yes, that's right. You did meet him at Pinecone.
I didn't get to meet him I didn't get to meet him at Mid-America because they came in right about the time we were packing up.
Yes, but they joined the cruise before we got to meet him.
They did.
Yes.
They joined the cruise on faith, folks. On faith. Yep. They said, I sure hope these guys turn out to be legit.
With these two folks right here.
You know, it had to be faith. He said, I hope this Jesse and Scott are up on the up and up. I hope this ain't no scam.
Hey, it's awesome. And we're going on the train.
Right? Yes. That's going to be awesome. I'm telling you guys.
I'm going to find some gold in Alaska.
Me too.
Wait and see.
I'm going to buy one of those little glass things, and I'm going to fill it full of gold.
Yeah, well, you better be in Jerry's back pocket because remember, Jerry's a gold miner.
I know. I heard that.
Wow,
Jerry actually went up to Alaska to chasing gold.
That's awesome.
I'm not saying he found it, but he was a gold miner. You can be a gold miner. It's just like everybody wants to be a drag racer. Doesn't mean they're all going to win. Right, Johnny?
Yep.
Well,
anybody can have a fast car, but if it ain't the fast one.
Those girls, they want to race, but we know who the winner's going to be. We know a fella.
I'm on it.
Are you serious? Canada don't have any pennies anymore? Yeah, they're all down here in America. because I pick them up all the time.
No, we haven't had pennies for
So they're collector items
3
now.
years.
So they're collector
3
items.
years.
You know, you just think you're gonna win because you think you're just gonna roll all over us and scare us, and that ain't gonna work because I ain't gonna be bullied on this.
Y'all
Hey.
hear something?
Who would bully you, Christine?
Hey,
This would be doing like this. Bumping is winning or rubbing is winning.
Rubbing racing.
Robin's winning. Yeah, Robin's racing. Who's letting the minor talk?
Yeah.
But Christine, that's why they have bumpers on them.
Oh man.
Yep.
So you guys haven't had pennies for years now,
No.
apparently.
Have they ever?
I don't even know
Yeah.
if we could trade them in, like could cash them in anymore.
Yeah, it's so expensive to live in Canada that pennies are worthless up there because
Let me ask you this, so Scott. So they don't print pennies, or they don't make pennies in Canada anymore, right? But is it still considered legal tender?
Yes. It is still it. The only reason they stopped making it is because it cost them more than a penny to make.
okay, so everything that you buy, so now
It's rounded.
property tax, or let's say sales tax. Okay, sales tax. It's going to be, probably
15%.
10 cents, right?
Our
Because you're
sales
going to buy
13%.
13%. How do you
round it? Because
don't make
So-
sense.
If you use a debit card, then you only pay what the price is. But if you're paying with cash, it's rounded from 3 cents, you go up, 2 cents, you go down.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
Well,
This is
So
Canada,
you're saying-
man. That's exactly right. Christine hollered at
no,
me there.
what it
Canada,
is
man.
you always round up. So the government's making more money, Johnny.
Well, see here. Okay,
Don't worry.
Here,
You
if we-
guys
if
are going
we
to lose your
use
pennies
our-
soon too.
if we use a credit or debit card here, we pay
Yeah.
more. You're saying you pay more if you use cash.
Yes.
So you guys, if you use cash, you pay more than you would.
They
if you,
round it to the closest 5 cents. To the
but
closest
if you pay
nickel.
with a debit card, it's the exact.
Yes.
so they don't charge you tax if you use a
Well,
debit card.
yeah, the tax is included whenever you go to pay at the end.
Yes, Johnny. What he's saying is, if the bill is $13.20, and then you put the tax in, and now it's $15.21, you're going to pay $15.21 on your card. But if you pay with cash, you pay
$13.20.
$15.25.
No, 20.
I
Oh,
thought
you go down?
round up.
Yeah, you round to the
I thought you just
closest
said
nickel.
they all go up. You just said they all went up. Which one is it? They all
What
go
did
up,
you
or they all
say,
go down?
Lindy?
If you the way they have it priced,
It's
Think
Canada,
about
man.
they price it that you're always rounding up. So they're making an extra penny per purchase.
But that's not the
Again.
question. The question was, if you go out to eat and the bill is $15.21, how much do you pay cash?
$15.20.
And if you pay with your card, how much do you pay?
$15.21.
Okay, so you pay more with your card than you do with cash,
Yeah.
which is
Which is
exactly
opposite of what you just said a while
what
ago.
you just said.
I'll give him a break.
Oh, I'm used to these two clowns, Christine.
Hey, Rebecca.
I
Hi.
got Mutt and Jeff.
Oh,
So you're back at your nephew's place?
yes. Yes, I am. I definitely am. We're going to head back tomorrow. I'm going to go back and see my sister one last time.
Your brother with you as well?
Yes, Ronald?
I am.
Yes, here we go.
There he is. G'day, Ronald.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Yep. So I'll be heading back tomorrow since we don't have air conditioning in the car.
Yeah.
Like
Well, got to put the windows down and go 60.
four at 60.
There you go. We had many years without air conditioning.
Definitely. But other than that, we're doing good.
Good.
I took a video of Judy, and I'm going to upload it when I get home, so people can see my
So
sister.
Judy's the one that I've talked to before.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So that's what's been going on, and
Okay.
I'm just glad that car got finished so I can come and see my sister.
Yeah.
The good Lord does things when it needs to be done.
How are the tires?
When I get to 65, they start vibrating.
Okay, so they're a little square on one point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're 8 years. I mean, they're 8 years old.
But I know a guy who told somebody about a place.
Yes, you did.
To get some tires.
Get some tires for that car. Yep.
Pretty reasonable.
Yes, they certainly were, because the ones that I checked online were over $100 a piece. I can't afford those. No way.
Now what?
Over 100 each
For
the tires for the car.
yeah, I know, but didn't we find tires for less than that?
For 60.
Yeah.
For 60. Yeah.
Yeah, $60.
60
right?
bucks.
Yeah, for tires.
For used?
No,
Used
new.
tires?
New.
New.
Oh, really?
New.
Yep.
It's a different tire company.
Found a place down here in the States that really sells some really inexpensive tires to folks. And they actually work out, because I know a guy who uses them all on his channel and stuff like that. Drives all over. He has done the mileage. You know, they all work out. So, you know, if you can save a few bucks, you got to when you can.
So
we ain't all got Canada money, so we got to save money down here.
So are you, well, I'm across the States all the time. Do they ship anywhere in the U.S.?
They ship in the U.S. It's free shipping. It's, what is it, Priority Tire?
Priority, yes.
Look it up, Priority Tire. You heard it here, guys.
Priority Tire.
They have a 16.5 trailer tire, and if you know anything about a trailer tire, a 16.5 trailer, you know it's almost unobtainium, and it's very expensive.
Yep.
And they have, and mostly the only ones you can find are Firestone. But this company, you can get a 16.5 trailer tire, and it's about I think they're about $120 a piece, which is like stupid cheap for those things, because those tires are like $300 a piece. You know,
That's crazy.
So, you know, I'm just saying, prioritytire.com.
Yeah, I'm just looking it up.
And my car has 15-inch tires, not 16, not 17, not 18. They're 15s. And they're getting harder and harder to find. They even,
really,
you know, the companies that I was calling to find out how much tires were going to be, oh, we have to order them in. We don't have them in stock.
Yeah, nobody carries 15s anymore. They used to be the standard. Now nobody carries them. The only 15s you find in stock anymore are like places that have trailer tires.
Trailer tires.
And Prepper for Heaven says that's an odd size. You know, you're old enough to remember, just like I am, when 15s was a standard size. I mean, all your pickups had 15s on them. You know.
Well, even your the S10s had 14s.
Yeah.
Well, older S10s.
Now you're going way back for 14-inch on S10.
I remember having a couple of Datsuns. Remember Datsuns?
Yes.
Or Datsun cars having 13s on them.
My mom used to have it was a Datsun Nissan station wagon. It had both names on it.
Oh, really?
Really, it was when they were changing from the Datsun to the Nissans.
They were just switching. Yeah, I had a Datsun 210, a Datsun B210 one time, and man, that was an awesome little car. I wish I had that back.
She had I don't remember what year the car was, but she had a Datsun Nissan station wagon. Such a cute little station wagon car, kind of like what I have now.
Well, back then, all those little cars were rear wheel drive too. Yeah.
I'm trying to think if that one was front wheel or not. I don't think it was.
No, if it was right when they were switching over, it was rear wheel drive because all the Datsuns were rear wheel drive, and Nissan didn't start front wheel drive until I think the first front wheel drive they had was the Pulsar, the Nissan Pulsar. That was the first front wheel drive car they had because my mom bought one, the very first one. But,
do I have enough light?
Yeah.
Okay. I got one of those lamps over here, and it's like, okay, I was trying to figure out how I could fasten something back here on the thing that I've got the iPad on.
Oh yeah, no, you're good.
I couldn't figure out how to attach it to this holder that I have. I'm having to keep my hands here on the base because it's on my lap.
Oh, okay.
I took a video of Judy. So it's on my phone, so I'll figure out how to upload it so everybody can see her.
Yeah.
Well, just use your.
I've never downloaded. Well, Shorts, I've done it.
What kind of phone is it?
It's an Android.
Can't help you.
I know.
Nope.
I'll figure it out.
Call Ginger. Ginger uses.
I was gonna say. That was coming out of my mouth. Call Ginger or Joey. They'll tell you how to do it.
Ginger has never given me a number.
She's Joey's probably in a chat somewhere, actually.
I mean, it's like she's got my phone number, but I don't have hers.
My mom used to drive a 280ZX, James Hall said. I rebuilt a 260Z one time. And, I've seen 280s, but the 260 was a cool little car, too.
I in fact have a Canadian penny.
I've got several Canadian pennies.
And a dime.
Yeah. I've ended up with a bunch of Canadian money. And there's
Tony.
Tony, whose pig pen got blown away.
Again.
I know. I saw that. I'm like, no.
Yeah, it was they were saying now it's straight line winds. They had us at 80 miles an hour. How much rain we had, I don't know, but we got a lot of rain in the area. It's one area of our property. It was full fast, and you can see it washed away a lot. It doesn't ever do that.
Wow.
So,
That's crazy.
It washed. We got 1.5 inches where the cattle are, but it must have all, because I couldn't believe it. The roads are washed out. I mean, they're just junk. And they were great roads, right? And so I went out there and looked, and I said, well, we got 1.5 inches because I got a rain gauge out there. Unless the rain was hitting it sideways and wasn't going in it. But the pond's full, which it was way down. The pond's full. The roads are all washed out, and it said we got 1.5 inches. And I asked my brother about it. He said, yeah. He said all the rain came in about a half-hour time frame. It's like,
holy jeez.
It had us for probably 2 hours of hard rain and winds. The oak trees were just, it was nuts. I knew I had an issue, but I was praying I did. But, oh well. We're going to have to do something a little more permanent, and that's it.
Yeah.
See, I put that up there every year at this time just because of the sun and the heat. And I take it down and don't because she's got all the woods, Sophie, the tree cover, but with the piglet she doesn't.
Yeah.
But I can't build something with her there and a piglet, so I just gonna have to keep them watered down and keep an eye on them.
Yeah, we go out. We water our pigs down a couple of times a day out here.
Yep.
And we've got a shade over them. You know, it's kind of like that tarp. It's that tarp stuff that filters light through it. It's not
shade
like
cloth. Shade cloth.
shade
This
cloth.
is
Exactly.
mesh. I call it mesh. The mesh cloth.
Yeah.
I used to attach it to our front porch and put T-posts in so that the dogs could be close to the house and have it, shade with a swimming pool. But Blue decided to tear it down.
Well, I wanted to put something up that the wind could blow through. You know, I wanted, and the rain could just pass right through. I didn't want to put anything up that was going to be a parachute out there. So that's what I ended up with.
And I did think about doing that too, but I already had a tarp bought, and I bought another one. It just tore the eyelets. I've got a tool to put eyelets in. I'm not worried about it, so it's not a waste of money. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, the shade cloth may be a good thing to do. I thought about it, but I don't know. I just got wasted on it. I just turned my head and walked away and did something different for right now.
Yeah. Wanda Henry put up some shade cloth over her new deck.
Right.
So, yeah, we got shade. Christine's got shade cloths all over the tomato plants out there. They keep them from getting sunburned, I guess you'd call it. Because more tomatoes are doing awesome, though. They really are.
Do you guys want to see my patriotic scrubby?
Donate.
Hey, Jesse.
Woo, look at that. Blue.
Like it.
And here's the other one. I've got to sew it still. There it is.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, like it.
That's nice.
Yeah, making patriotic scrubbies.
Did you guys have any bunch of fireworks at your place last night?
Yes, and the dogs don't like it.
Toby can't hear, so they were going all off. It could have been a drive-by, and Toby wouldn't even know.
My brother Ronald was telling me that he was coming back into the house, and they just sent off a whole bunch of these fireworks right close to them, and Denver did not like that at all.
Neither
did Ronald. It's like
so James Hall put up a thing and said, "What happened to Lauren and Joel tonight? Did they not go?
I don't know. They just said they weren't going live.
So they didn't go live. Jan didn't go live.
No, she's under the weather.
Yeah.
So, woohoo! We're here with Scott.
We're just hanging out.
We're hanging out, chilling with the brooms.
Chilling with the brooms.
There's a party going on here.
Which reminds me, guys, tomorrow night is chilling with the Gillums.
We're sweeping it all under the rug.
I kind of wish, Scott, that I'd brought your you-know-what.
That's all right.
But I didn't.
That's okay. You got lots of time.
Yes, I do.
We're learning math tonight, folks.
Jennifer explained it in the chat.
Whoa.
I've seen something about it.
What happens if you pay cash? You pay more. What happens if you pay your card? You pay less. Okay, so if it's
I was all confused. Wait a minute.
Well, what you do is you just. Less. I know you guys can't figure out the whole nickel thing, but you just got to add
don't make the tax 13%. Just make it an even 5-cent number, like it's either 5-cent tax, 10-cent tax, etc.
Right.
That way, it's always going to roll up on a nickel instead of rolling up on
pennies.
Pennies somehow.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
all that you got to do is just go to the closest dollar and eliminate change altogether.
Yeah. Well, but are they going to go up to the next? I mean, just
well, that would be up to the
time.
manufacturer.
You guys in the chat, you've seen this movie too. I guarantee it. Somebody has. All this guy figured out that there in his company that there was all these half cents that were getting, supposedly coming into their company, but it was never projected into the actual budget. It was like half cents. They were just basically hitting half cents. So he made a deal to where a computer program that would take all those half cents and put them into an account for him. And he thought, yeah, they might make a couple of $100 over, 4 or 5 years. He looked at it the first time. I think he looked at it. And how much did it have in it? Millions of dollars.
It was like $300,000.
$300,000.
That movie was called Office
Oh,
Space.
remember that movie? It's like
here's two.
Yeah.
Well, that's what
Canada
get really screwed up. I'll show you Australian money. There's 2 pence. It's a big, thick. It's about the size of a nickel. Then you've got this one would be 5 pence, smaller, on the size of a dime.
Jennifer's explaining that. So, all right, Jennifer, here's one for you.
Then you got 20 pence.
Who gets all that extra money? Is that just Sparkle Socks? Is just walking around money? Is that what that is?
That Sparkle Socks is going to make more money off it.
Yep.
Hey, you know what? Sparkle Socks would have been. He would have had fun in that debate last night.
Scott, you mentioned all those Australian coins. You know which one is really not doing very well right now? The Mike Pence.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh boy.
Yeah, exactly, Wanda. We just know how to add, so it's easier for us. Yes,
we be
I
good.
understand, Wanda.
We be good. We at math. We be good. We at math. All right, Wanda.
Hey, Scott. I'm not going to laugh at you or anything because I'm figuring the U.S. is going to be doing the same thing here pretty soon.
Exactly.
You're going to get rid of the penny.
Well, whenever it costs you more than a penny to make a penny, it really doesn't make sense.
Hey, here's the thing though, Scott. There's a lot of things here that we give a lot for that aren't worth it. And let's just put it that way. So a penny is the least of our worries, I'm telling you.
Right.
Yeah.
I saw the debate last night.
You saw the debate last night?
Oh,
we saw it a few days ago. So is Canada that far behind on the debate?
No, I just watched it last night.
Oh, okay.
And I just shook my head whenever the big debate was over handicap on a golf course.
Yeah. Well, but he beat Medicare.
Yeah, he beat Medicare. Yep, I remember that.
He beat it.
Wow.
Well, we beat Medicare.
I think the best line in the speech was, or in the debate, was when Trump says, "I don't know what he just said. I don't even think he knows what he said."
Yeah. The other one was, "Yeah, you beat Medicare. You beat it to death."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and in I'm guessing 2 years, I'm going to be on it.
I freaked Christine out last night. I said something about my next birthday, and I know, I'm not as old as probably 4 of you folks on, or 3 of you folks on here. I'm older than that one way over there. but I told her I was going to be 60 on my birthday. She freaked out.
I would too.
What? 60? How'd that happen? I don't know. I lived 60 years, I guess.
You made me raise that insurance, Christine.
Exactly.
I don't even know when it's my birthday. Tell Angie, says, so where do you want to go for your dinner for your birthday? So when's that? I pay attention to it.
But what would a penny that was made in 1899 be worth?
It's only a number.
Exactly. I don't care.
It's only a number.
My dad is older than Johnny. Well, you know, Xander, possibly. I don't know if I'm going to be 60 on my next birthday.
Hey, and he
Wow, that's wow.
I'll be 64.
I don't know how to take that, Xander. I'm sitting here thinking, man, I must really look old.
Well, considering you're the second youngest on the panel,
Right.
and there's a good 10 years between you and I.
I'm saying, make sure you check your policy very well because I heard it got beat up pretty good.
Yeah, it got beat. It got beat on.
Wow. I know I've seen that at the senior center, they have someone to be able to talk to me when I turn 65 because most people don't believe that the last part of this July, I will be 63.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't seem like it. I don't feel like I'm that age at all.
You know what? Age is only a number, and I feel about 152.
No.
My dad's 64. Yeah, okay, Xander. You're the young one of the bunch. Well, you and Jennifer.
Yeah.
My neighbor next to me.
You got to understand when he talks like that, he's also talking, he's adding in not just age, but the team.
Okay. My neighbor next door he just turned 64. He acts every bit of 70, and he's in far better shape than me. And I'm like, dude, get your butt up and do. No, I'm just too tired. I'm too old. I don't need to do all that. He's nuts.
I met you at 32.
Do what?
Sounds like you when I met you at 32.
What's that?
You acted old. You said you're older than your old grandpa.
Ouch! Ouch! The young one's coming out with the jokes tonight.
Hey, that's coming from the deep seats.
Christine and I are the same age. But she doesn't feel 152.
Feeling like $1,000,000, old, wrinkled, and green. Oh man!
Hey, I finished the brakes on Angie's on the truck she's driving around, and the dogs know that's her truck, so they haven't seen her in a week. So when I pulled back in the driveway, they absolutely were howling. I mean, I had to come in and tell them to be quiet because I know they're going to be tearing up something in the house. They were going nuts thinking she was home. And when I walked in, they were looking at me. They kept howling. They ran out the door. I said, she's not home. I'll videotape
Doesn't it make you feel loved?
Huh?
Doesn't it make you feel loved?
Last night I played with them on the floor in here for about an hour and a half. They wore me out. I actually fell asleep on the floor.
When is Angie coming back?
Tomorrow night. She just talked to me just before I got on and said she's getting ready to take a shower and she's going to bed, getting up at 3:30 and hit the road by 5.
Oh, okay.
It's an 11.5-hour drive.
Oh, yeah.
What they say, but you stop for break or whatever. So,
yeah.
Right.
Oh, so she's driving
Just a little bit.
She's driving through herself.
yeah. Oh, yeah. She's got
Oh, look at there.
Oh, what's for supper? What's for supper, Miss Lisa? Oh, some Newfie steaks.
No, spiral hot dog.
Spiral cut.
Look who's here.
I did them in the air fryer.
I don't think
Air
you guys
fried
can
hot
see him
dog.
back there, but Ronald's here.
Hey,
Hey,
Ron.
Ronald.
Yeah, no, we can't. He's
Ronald.
just, that's Ronald, always in the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, always in the dark.
Linda, Angie always gets up every day at 4:30, 5 days a week.
You're okay.
But she's getting
5
up
days a week.
Holy rattling.
How
My
far of a
wild
drive does she have?
home. Hey, guys.
Tony, how far of a drive does she have?
He
It's
said
11 and a half
7.5
hours, he said.
11 and a half hour drive.
Every day to work?
No.
How about her normal day to work?
It's
To
almost
her
an hour
normal.
drive. If it's almost an hour drive.
No, almost. But it's 2 hours a
my
day she's on the road.
goodness.
Yeah, and she'll tell you now that she wished we moved further away because they're crowding up around us now.
So Jesse, we need to talk.
Okay.
Not right now, but we need to talk. Yeah, I know, but we got something to talk about.
Do we need to show Christina how to make some spiral hot dogs?
Did you
With
see
barbecue
this barbecue hot dog he made?
With barbecue sauce and cheese?
Hang on a minute, she's coming.
Just nice. Very nice.
Let's see that.
And he
spiral
was
cut
serving
hot
it
dog.
with a smile.
Look at that spiral cut. Look at
It's not happening.
that.
When
Spiral
Angie,
cut. Spiral
I
cut.
almost dumped it.
Angie makes dinner, if I told her I want them, she goes, "Go ahead, you make it."
Yeah, exactly.
Yep,
I like
my plate ain't made for me ever.
Lisa's giving our husbands bad ideas.
When I had my knee replacement, she did it for about a month. And then after that, no, I'm wrong. It wasn't a month. It was 2 weeks. She stayed home for me to help me get in and out of bed. After that, I was on my own. I mean, you made dinner, you make your own plate.
Notice how Mama Lisa stopped when Johnny said we need to talk. Lisa probably knows what we need to talk about.
Probably.
Yeah.
You just cut the dog. That's all. You just cut it.
Now, what did you do?
She just cuts the
Well,
dog
you can
and then
stick a-
cooks it.
You can stick a skewer right through the hot dog, and then you run a knife at an angle.
You just cut it and turn it and just
All
cook
right.
it in the air fryer for
Cook the
9
air fryer
minutes.
for 9 minutes, and it's
Hey,
done.
that's awesome.
Guys, right back. Dogs need to go out.
Okay.
All right,
It
buddy.
just makes it look special.
But
It
it makes
does.
you go from this hot dog that's this long to a hot dog that's this long.
So yeah, and so you cut the crust off his bread too.
Now you're gonna make him cry if you know.
Babe, there's
Don't be
one too
ruining
many
his
sesame
Now
special
seeds on my bun.
I want to know what the purpose of the spiral is. Close.
It makes it helps it cook. It cooks inside and outside.
Okay, I get that.
It's in the air fryer for 9 minutes.
Oh, air fryer.
Yeah.
Well, because most hot dogs are too small to fit the whole bun. Most
Right.
hot dogs are too small to fit the bun, so it makes it expand it.
So it makes
And
it.
So how does she spiral? Oh, there's this. How do you
So
spiral?
she
cut
puts it on a deal, and then she takes a knife and she cuts around it.
Yeah, I did that with the first one.
We'll send
but
you the video.
It's harder with the skewer in it, so I just held it in my hand and cut it and turned it.
Lisa, was that his idea or your idea?
His.
Yeah.
Talk.
Lisa,
Or
I got
Instagram.
one too many sesame seeds on this
Yeah,
bun.
they'll take it off then.
You might have to put some mustard on it too.
You're gonna end up in the air fryer, mister.
No, I don't like mustard, and I didn't get my mustard.
I got barbecue sauce this time.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Barbecue
Ketchup, relish, and onions.
Yeah.
Cheese. And cheese.
And cheese.
Melanie's right. You're making us look bad, Lisa. Don't get any ideas.
Well,
Johnny,
I have to pick my battles.
Johnny,
Right
we
now,
have to talk. We have to talk.
John.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
We do need to talk though.
Well, you need to talk, but not what he's talking about. What talk?
Oh,
Okay, Johnny, we got
mustard
two subjects we
only.
need to talk about.
I like mustard on my bacon. Mm-mm-mm.
Yes.
An old German tradition.
Is Lisa yelling at?
No mustard.
I don't know what all we're hearing.
Hey, we got My Wild Home in the house. Hey,
Yeah.
Melody and Ryan, I put out a short today. Go check it out. I think you might get mentioned.
Yeah, on my hot dogs, it's mustard and relish only.
Really?
Yes.
No onions? No onions? No.
Some if I
No.
have chili on it, yes.
Okay, now that's a coney. I got about smacked.
Well, that's a coney.
That's a coney. A hot
It's a
dog.
who?
If it's
Coney Island.
Coney Island.
Coney.
A coney dog.
It's a coney.
It's Coney.
I'm Southern. I got a
It's
good
a chili cheese dog.
Is it chili cheese dog? Well, that's for Canada with no pennies.
Yeah.
I sometimes like taking sauerkraut and putting the hot dogs in there and cooking them that way.
Me too.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
No hot dogs and he hates ketchup. Yeah, it's gross. It smells.
I like ketchup.
I like homemade ketchup.
Sandel.
Sauerkraut.
I don't really know what it all means. The Medicare thing. We are from Canada where the healthcare is
Well,
lower.
sauerkraut's with
Yeah.
with bratwurst.
My mom made
Oh, Andell's getting Medicare. She's going to be getting Medicare.
Yeah.
Wendell, your subject matter expert for years. If you ever need any questions, sorry.
Worked with Medicare for a long time. It was part of my.
I can't show the name, but this is going to Jane Doe.
You can't
Well,
show
who
that.
she is.
It's going to
She can't
Jane
show the
Doe.
address.
Jane Doe. Her real name is
I
on the
was-
front.
It's not
I
Jane.
was like, what?
Look, I've been lied to this whole time. Her name really isn't Jane Doe.
Rebecca, her name is Jane Doe.
I thought it was
Yes, Jane Doe.
Jane.
But I know her real name, and I told her I'd never say it.
Doe.
I thought her real name was
Jane Doe.
I'm a little sad.
Jane
now.
Doe.
I don't know her real name.
her name.
Yeah, John, and her husband's name is John.
Yeah, John and Jane Doe. I've heard of them for years. I've heard of them. Usually they're like
I wrote a John Deere letter one time.
you're right.
Dear John Deere.
Dear John.
I like John Deere. Well, I
You
used
know,
to.
I've gotten a few Dear John letters.
Not for me. You're stuck with me
Ever. There's a Jane Dye on here.
What does DEI stand for?
You ought to know you work in the federal government.
Oh,
There you go.
Yes.
Jane Doe.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the same one we're talking about, Wanda.
Yes.
It's the same
Jane
one.
Doe.
But she said, I'm not going to show you the name, but this is Jane Doe.
Yeah. We're just making fun of the way that she said it.
Yes.
It's all good.
Yeah.
So-
she's
so-
gonna get a big surprise.
You say something to me, Johnny?
I asked you if you got those pups taken care of.
Yeah, for now. Yeah, they're fine. Right.
Yeah, Christine got to meet one of them really intimately, like it. Last year. I was wrapped around her.
Yeah, that happened fast too. He gets so excited. I mean, he's doing a little bit better, but when he's not a guard dog at all. He runs when a squirrel passes him.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. I think he saw a bird or something and got scared.
And she was up and almost upside down.
Probably a hummingbird.
I don't know.
if you and Joey hadn't
Yeah,
taught me, I'm gonna go for a ride.
Yeah.
He's a sweet puppy though.
Sweet puppies. Just a little bit scared of like shadows and stuff.
Oh, bad. It's just now getting dark. I have to have a big spotlight for him to even walk out. If I went boo, he'd run the other way.
Oh, no.
But if he's in the house, he's in the house, it's his home. Yeah, he barks like you. It's not always barking, but it's when he sees something, or like I had the gate open, I forgot to close it, and actually had delivery a couple days ago. They're at the door. I thought he was going to bust the door down. That's the first time he
like Toby. Toby's all bark. He's like the bully of the block when he's behind the window. Would you take him out there? He's like, really,
Much like
really
his owner.
Much like his owner. Yeah, poor Lisa.
I think I saw.
No.
I think I saw a cartoon like that one time where this dog was on a chain and everything was just hitting the end of it, trying to get to something. And then the chain broke and he looked around and he's like, oh, and then he got trying to get somebody to hook the chain back up so it can, be all ferocious.
Yeah.
Once the chain's off, he's like, well, I ain't as ferocious as I thought I was, I guess.
Yep.
I know there was one time that someone came to the house and both Blue and Denver got in front of me where we were at the door. They didn't like that person that was on the porch. Did not.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Rebecca, you called one of them Denver. Why didn't you name the other one something like Corpus Christi or Dallas or something? Because I hear Denver, I'm thinking you got to have another one with a different city.
My wall home asking for a quick prayer request.
Right. I just seen it.
Who had my precious little grandson is very ill. She has not been well since she lost Magnus. She is supposed to come see prayers. So we need to everybody pray for
Absolutely.
Melody and Ryan's firstborn daughter.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And
Definitely.
And the whole family.
Yeah.
Because it must be hard on Mama being that far away from her cub too.
Wow.
So
well, yeah, Melody and her daughter are very, very close. So, whatever affects your daughter is going to affect Melody.
Exactly. And it's not like she can just be jump on a plane and be there in an hour either.
Right.
One day at a time. Jean and their family needs prayers also for her granddaughter Miracle. They had to put another shunt in.
Yeah, Jean
had to take one out, Jean and stuff. So we need to have prayers for Jean and her granddaughter and her family.
Yeah, Jean and Mark. One day at a time farmstead.
Yes.
So, yeah, it breaks my heart. These little.
That's it. Like they haven't even started to live life yet, and they're been.
Yeah.
So sad.
I think she's two or 3 months old now, and she has not been home.
Yeah.
So Melody, the A&E, are you talking about the A&E, the channel A&E channel?
Arts and Entertainment Network.
Right.
Is that a hospital?
Probably emergency or
Something in it. Maybe it's something in emergency.
Yeah, I think it was like at an emergency room, like what you guys would call primary care or something.
ER. Yeah, Jennifer says it's ER. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just said that.
Okay, I know what that A&E is. Okay. The only A&E I know of familiar with is the TV or the channel.
Arts and Entertainment.
My goodness, that must have been so hard for her to walk into where she had to walk out.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Probably all kind of memories.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
You have our blessings and
Definitely. It's
And prayers for you too, Melody.
Yep.
Definitely for your whole family, Melody.
Tell you what, though, she couldn't have a more supportive husband. That Ryan, he's something else. I mean, she's in good hands with that guy. He is he's top notch.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and head out. I need to get some sleep. That was a long
night, Melody.
Long drive, and I'll see you guys later.
Rebecca.
So how far a drive do you have to the hospital now?
It's about 3 miles.
Okay.
You know, and then I'll probably leave from there and head back to Columbia.
Well, pray for your sister.
So you're gonna head home then tomorrow too?
Yes, I will be.
Well,
Drive safe.
If you have enough time, let us know chilling with the Gillums that you're back safe.
I will. I want to get back before it gets too hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Dry one's kind of cool.
yeah, that's what I did. Well, good night, everyone.
Good night.
I love you all.
Love you.
Yep.
Yeah. If you want to drive before it gets too hot here in Texas, you better drive between 1 a.m. and 4 a.m.
Yeah, I was gonna say 1 and 2, but
maybe. Hey, is that hurricane going to affect you guys at all?
You know, I've been looking at the models, and some models have it going through Corpus, and some models saying it's going to stay out in the Gulf and build up and then come in around Houston. So I don't know. I'm hoping it just comes on through and peters out, and goes up through wherever it's going to go. Either
I hope it makes a swing right up through Oklahoma. I know Tony's like, no, but I'm ready for it.
Well, everybody in Oklahoma is praying for rain, so that's one way of getting it.
Yeah, we got, like I said, we got some rain last night, but we can never let up here. We just can't do it because we're just like you've heard of people that are one paycheck away from like bankruptcy. Well, that's the way Oklahoma is with rain.
Yeah. 1
week away from a drought. We're always 1 week away from a drought. So, we need some type of rain every week.
I don't know how bad it is down there up there in Oklahoma, but down here, our yard's starting to look like varicose veins. I'm telling you, it's that dry. We could use some water, but I'm not saying we need to have a tornado a hurricane, but we need some rain.
Yeah. Well, if you could get a little rain off that hurricane, it wouldn't be a bad deal. I don't think.
Well, I thought that Cancun was getting nailed.
Mm-hmm.
The one that I saw, there was already 6 dead in Cancun.
Burl, that's Burl. Burl is.
That was the last one that I saw today was.
Yeah, that's the one going through the Yucatan, and they're saying it's going to go right up. Some models have it going right through the left of Mexico, and some of them have it coming into Corpus, and then a few of them saying that it may stay out in the Gulf and build up again and then come in through Houston.
I don't know. Being out on the cruise ship out there and seeing all those wells out there, and I just couldn't imagine being out in a well in a hurricane.
Oh, no, they evacuate. They shut down and evacuate when they have those. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, Shell does. I'm not talking to every company, but when we have a hurricane, they batten down the hatches, Bubba. They turn that thing off and they bring everybody in.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
No, well, and it seems like there's an oil well every friggin' mile and a half. There seems to be an oil well out there. Like, holy rattling.
And the majority of our wells are not, believe it or not, in the Gulf of Mexico below Texas, but all below Louisiana, Alabama, and there's a ton of wells out there.
Wow.
Well, that's where we saw it was whenever we left you guys in Louisiana, and we were cruising out towards Mexico. Like,
yeah,
you look at both sides of the ship. There were just
Yeah.
tons of oil wells and different types. Like it was really neat.
Yeah.
Xander, I was reading your comment about how low how high your water table is. I used to live in Florida, and I used my postal digger and I set fencing all around my property. And all I did was dig a hole, put the post in, dump the concrete, left it alone because the water table came right on up. In that property, I sunk my own well for my house by hand.
Really?
Yep,
Wow.
by hand. That's back in 1986. I did that. And I used my neighbor's water to help me with it, and I did the whole thing. It was 1 inch pipe going, no, 1.5 inch pipe going down. Yep, by hand. It went down 42 feet, I believe. It's all sand.
All right, Wanda.
And it was good water?
Yeah, we ran this on our house. Everybody around there was doing their own water wells like that. That's how I learned it.
Okay.
Yeah, you can get the water table real easy around the coast.
Yep.
I just, I think that you'd get into salt water or some dirty water not going down that deep.
Nope.
No.
But I suppose if it's sand,
Nope.
then yeah, it would.
Yeah,
it
you're
wouldn't be
talking
that
about
far.
less than 100 feet.
Yeah, Joe
as
said you
opposed
could
to
do that.
500 or
George,
600 feet.
George, yeah, Joe said you could do that in Georgia. Sink your own well.
You can't do that here in Georgia.
Can't. Yes, that's right. They didn't Jinjin say that they're like 500 feet in the hills.
I think he just said something about 700 at the bottom.
But they'd have to go at
there
least
you go.
700 feet.
Yep.
So here where we're at, we live, and Ginger and Joey and Jesse, no less, we live up on, I hate to say this word, we live up on a ridge, you guys. Okay. So everything is, it falls off. Everywhere around us, it falls off. Like we've got a big hollow behind the house. We got a big hollow right off the side. So we're up high. They went down. I think our well is 300 feet deep, and which that's good because they thought they were going to have to go 500 feet. But we got water. We're at 300 feet, and we actually have really good water. So the deeper you go, the more of a chance you have of hitting sulfur water. So
that's what we have here is sulfur water. I'm down 360, and to get any kind of vein here, like I have a sulfur system that it takes it out, like it takes the smell and taste out.
Mm-hmm.
And
water softener system.
Yeah, well, a softener. I have both. I have a softener, and it's a 2-stage sulfur extractor.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
So, but we have,
Yeah, it costs. Both of them cost me $5,000 each.
They use charcoal in that.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen
it's
here for sulfur water.
It's to hook it up and forget about it. I've had mine in here now. Well, it was a year after we moved here, and we've been here 22 years. So
now, the well we had in Florida, I did have to. It was hard water. I had to do a water softener.
Okay.
No sulfur, nothing like that. Another thing, Angie just said, see y'all tomorrow, maybe, depending what time she gets in. She said she's going to bed.
Yeah, for chilling with the Gillums.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully she has a safe trip and safe travels.
Yeah, she may be. She knows we're on here, but I know she didn't want to get commenting. She was tired.
Oh, well, yeah, you start chatting in here, and then it'll be, Well, I'll be getting off here shortly because I got another day, a full day of trying to weed some trees and get some trees out of here, and I can only do so much.
You still got daylight?
Me? No, but tomorrow morning.
Oh, tomorrow morning. Okay.
I'm East Coast.
Okay.
So,
Miss
yeah,
Ann
no,
says,
it's
she says,
20 to
I have a
11,
well.
and Jennifer Ocean, she's an hour ahead of me yet. So it's 11:40 where Jennifer is right now.
So, all right. So Jennifer is she more east or west of where you are?
East.
She's
She's
right
on
on
the East Coast.
She's to the East Coast.
Yep.
Over there. So she's like above New York and
What about Tony and Joni?
No, she's above Maine.
above Maine.
that's what I'm saying. That's
She's on
above
Tony Joni's
Maine
side.
is above New York, so she's above that.
No, Maine is beside New York. Tabernacle.
No, it's above.
That's above.
Maine
It's
is
yeah,
beside
above New
New
York.
York.
Yeah.
No, it's
got
New York, then Maine.
New York.
New York, then
Come
Maine.
on now.
You're forgetting Vermont, my friend.
But it doesn't matter.
It doesn't
Maine
matter.
is still
It's
above New York.
My God, Jennifer, they can't count and they don't know the geographics.
Oh God.
Oh, don't even make me go there.
Oh, there we go.
She commented Maine goes to Quebec.
Oh man.
Jennifer's about an hour away from my mother-in-law. She'd be about 2.5 hours from Tony and Joni. She's about 45 minutes from Remy. So, Jennifer, are you near the Rustagush?
Yeah, I thought Remy said he was 15 minutes away from her, 20 minutes away from her.
No, Remy's closer to my mother-in-law.
No,
Remy's
Remy said
15
that. I didn't
minutes
say that.
from my mother-in-law.
Remy mentioned in the chat that he was like 15 minutes away from her.
Here you go.
30 minutes away.
All right.
I know where Jennifer lives, and I know she doesn't.
Mr. Geographics and all that
Maine
stuff.
is
All right.
way over
New
here.
York right there. Look up there. There's Maine. Is that north? That's north.
New York is beside.
See New York right there. No.
She's
Maine
above New
is
York. Maine.
north of New York.
No, I'm above New York. She's above Maine.
Oh, Lord.
Jennifer said Remy's 20 minutes away from her.
See?
It's all day, folks.
It's all day, folks.
Well, then, Jennifer, you're 30 minutes from Dalhousie. He's 15 minutes from Camelton. You're an hour from Camelton. I know my geographic down there. I've been down around there. I've driven all around there.
It's north of New York. I didn't say directly just like
I'm north of Eastern Maine.
I said it's north.
Look, right from the lady that lives there.
Wait. Did you just say you were north of Eastern Maine, Scott? Ottawa's right above New York.
That would be Jennifer is.
No, but you said you were north of Eastern Maine.
No, I'm north of New York.
You're right. Because you're near.
Well, I know I'm right. I cross over all the time.
But New York, Maine is east and north of New York.
Good one, Joey.
Yeah, there you go, Joey. She's by Texas. There you go.
Guess who's north of us? All right. North of us is Montana. Is north of us.
What do you got
Yeah,
there?
okay.
What do you got
Fresh watermelon?
I want
No.
to show you something. Here's us down here, and Montana is over here.
It's north.
But it's north.
It's
No
northwest.
matter what, we got to go north
It's
to get
northwest.
there.
It's
It
northwest.
doesn't matter if it's northwest, it's north.
Christine, show them teach them geography.
Oh
He's
my
got the
goodness.
minor in geography.
I say,
I'm the person.
I've got
turning
a,
right
I've
at
actually
McDonald's.
got a degree in geography, so I know what north is.
Let me talk them, boss.
Just saying.
North
All
is
day.
above us. North is above Oklahoma, so it could be.
Everything's above.
That's what I'm saying.
Everything
There's
is-
a lot of north up
There's
there.
a lot of north.
Exactly. That we're Lori, we're
Well,
only
like-
playing.
For the Jennifer fit, this is not an approved homeschool lesson.
New York is right on the ocean.
Scotty, they like to hear themselves talk.
Oh,
Scotty, you guys still on?
We're having a good old time.
Joey's
yeah, we're having a blast making fun of one another.
trouble with me. You'll get there eventually. Yeah. Like a spaghetti plate.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Joey's route.
Joey, y'all may have to come find me whenever it's time for Pinecone Fest. Same situation.
Well, he was going to drive. Then he was going to North Dakota to get you, or South
Yeah,
Dakota.
she's good. Apparently, she's going to have to travel again
I got
this
the
year,
same thing
right before.
Oh
Like,
no!
I'm like, should be flying in at the same.
Actually, they want me to fly in on Saturday, so I got to talk to the boss man next week.
So here we go.
Yeah, but why don't you just
Oh,
make your
right.
ticket set to where you fly back into Dallas?
Yeah, that's what I did last time. I lost my luggage.
Hey,
and all that
Lucas.
stuff. But what I'm going to do is I was going to see if there's, hey, Lucas, I was going to see if there's a place closer than Dallas.
Yeah,
Why
there's
not?
any place closer than Dallas to fly in, like Dallas.
You know, I'm used to those little.
I hate to
bitty-
say it, but it starts with an S and ends with an S.
Well,
I
I mean,
know
you
it
could,
is like this.
Hold on.
Are you talking about me?
No, I said Dallas starts with an S and ends with an S. That airport. Oh gosh.
Uh-huh.
I hate the airport. Not driving there. You know, they're just.
Oh, you had a good time, Johnny.
I don't care. If
you might be able to. You know what?
Dallas.
You know what? You might have a good.
S and ends with an S.
What are you talking about?
No, so you might have a good chance of flying into Shreveport, Louisiana. That's right. I mean, that's right there. That's a lot better. That's a lot closer than Dallas.
That might be.
To Pinecone Fest?
Yeah, Pinecone Fest is in
Yeah, it's in
Mount Vernon, Texas.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it
There's
be?
Shreveport right there.
Wouldn't it be closer to go into Houston?
What? No.
No.
Well, Louisiana is farther away from Texas.
My
I was backing you all ago, dude. Nah, I don't.
This must be something to do about New York or something again. I don't know.
Louisiana goes all the way up the side of Texas. So remember,
Yeah.
See, there's Shreveport.
Oh,
right there.
yes, that's right, eh?
Where are we going? Yeah, there's Shreveport.
We're going to right.
We're going to Gilmer.
No, we're going to
Gomer?
Mount Vernon, right there.
Joey said just fly to Atlanta.
So from
You
You
Mount
should
Vernon,
already be at Pinecone Fest by the time I get to Atlanta.
Hey, Sean.
Yes, Sean, I'm going to take the rock this time.
Yeah, just flying to Shreveport.
Okay.
well, hang on a minute.
Are you going to come get me?
Hang on a minute.
I got-
Hang on
I
a
got-
minute.
I've got some.
You're best to get Joey to pick you up on the way through.
That's what I was thinking.
All right, from there to there, it's 2 hours.
Wow.
It's 2 hours.
Yeah, but the thing is Shreveport's not going to be nowhere near as bad as Dallas.
No, I know. We've driven around Shreveport pulling a drag car. We pulled that GTO through Shreveport.
Yeah, we went to Gillum, Louisiana.
We went to
twice.
Gillum, Louisiana. Look it up, folks. It's a place.
I'm sorry.
It's also handy. What do you mean
Yeah.
sorry?
It was awesome. It was awesome. I wish I was a YouTuber back then. That was an awesome trip. I was on Pink's All Out, the old show that had Rick Christensen.
Yep. And if you can't get a plane, you can't get a plane to Shreveport. You might get one to Blue Mountain, Arkansas.
No. I don't think Blue Mountain, Arkansas is close to there.
That sounds a long ways away.
So let's see here. That's 2 hours.
Night,
it's
Cynthia.
an hour and 59 minutes. So hang on. All right, so,
2 hours is a hop, skip, and a jump away.
Yeah, it's 2 hours. It ain't that big deal.
Yeah.
So let's see here. Go to, for Joey, it'd be like, it's like driving to the convenience store or something.
Yeah.
And when you're up in South Dakota,
It is like driving
was
to the green.
5 hours to Walmart from where she used to live.
Oh,
Wow. That sounds like where I need to live.
That's one
So
way.
like where you need to live.
That's where
Yeah.
you become friends with
I
Amazon.
do not like going to the stores. I save up everything. I wait till and I shop all day. I hate going in town. I hate traffic. Angie goes crazy. You talking about road rage? You don't want to drive with her in traffic. She can't stand it.
That's why she's gonna win the race at the cruise.
Oh my God, she can't. If she said if I had a cattle guard, I will push that mother. That I can't stand people driving so slow, bumper to bumper. I mean, that's what she'll tell you.
It's a little farther to Dallas than it is. It's about a half-hour difference, but I will drive that extra half hour no problem to
Just stay
not
away from
go
Dallas.
to Dallas because Dallas starts with an S and ends with an S.
I got you all the way in that one, Johnny.
Well, but then again, you don't have to worry about the crowds. You're not going to have near the crowd in Shreveport than you have in Dallas.
Whoa.
Right.
Nor the traffic.
What is this?
Right.
Starts with an S, ends with an S. Help me.
No way.
No, I just don't think bad.
Come on.
Come on,
You know
chat,
it.
help me out.
You know it.
Sucks.
Well, there you go.
Stinks.
No. You could do that, I guess, but I
Pick your poison on that.
I'll go with the poison.
I don't know. That's gonna drive me nuts.
You said it.
Yeah, sweet Angie. I love Angie because Angie
Oh,
looks
no.
Angie looks like this sweet little darling that she is, and she's beautiful. But she's got a fire inside her.
Push her off. It is over. I feel sorry for everybody that's in the way.
I would have never associated Angie and anger while driving. Never.
Oh, God. No. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I know how Angie can get.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know exactly how Angie. I know Tony knows exactly how Angie
but-
can
No,
get. But I've seen signs of how Angie can
I'm
get.
gonna guarantee, as bad as he thinks he's seen it, look at him. He looks like a wolf man already. But Tony, I'm just gonna tell you, as bad as you think you've seen her at her worst, she's holding a little bit back. You have just like you haven't seen the crazy.
I may have seen the worst. I may have seen it. I may have saved her one time because I was like, oh, this isn't going to be good, and this guy's going to get hurt. We were somewhere, and I was like, yeah, I got to stop this now because she's going to hurt him bad. Yeah. She can very well protect herself. And she has this shirt. She goes, I am the daughter of Marine, and it says on it, don't with me.
Don't bleep with me.
Yeah. Well, you can say that, but yep.
Tell her to bring that for the cruise. We're gonna need it for the races.
Yeah, she probably. I don't know. She probably would. Yeah, she don't.
I love it.
She's a sweetheart. She's a sweetheart. She'll do anything for anybody. But when you get that tipping point and you break that little twig, it's game over.
Game on.
It's funny, Tony. I married one of them too.
Johnny, I go, sounds familiar, doesn't it? He's like, And he hasn't seen the full crazy
Yeah.
yet.
The thing is when it happens, I actually back up and say, okay, you're on your own now. I ain't. You started it, you guys. She's going to finish it.
That's what I always say, Johnny.
You say you get on the train, you ain't getting off till
No,
I
I
let
say I'm not putting you on the train, but if you decide to buy a ticket, you're not getting off till I say you are.
Yeah.
All right. So Christine's not coming on the train.
She gets it from her dad, and her dad is he's a Vietnam War vet. He told me he was a prisoner of war, but she said he wasn't.
What? Oh wow.
Where's New York? It's nowhere near there.
This is a map that Jennifer posted on her community page. That's where she's at.
So she's north of New York there.
Yeah.
Babe, that's okay.
See, there's New York. That's north.
She's northeast of New York.
It doesn't matter. It's north.
Yes.
You got to go north to get there.
Well,
you can't drive straight east and get there. You got to go north.
Okay, everybody, you're right, baby.
That's right.
Okay, you're right. You're right. You're always right.
And don't forget it.
Right, Rocky. You're right, Rocky. You won.
Oh man.
I used to live in New Hampshire.
So if you go from New York east, guess where you end up?
Yeah, you're right there. You're nowhere near. Yep. That's where I was going.
Yeah, she's actually north of Scott.
So where's Scott?
Ottawa.
Right there by Ottawa.
Oh, okay.
Right above New York.
Yep. You're north of New York too.
Montreal is.
That's right, Joe. It is. Canada is north of, well, it's north of all of us down here. It might be north.
Yeah, we're north of you too, Joe.
But it's north of us.
I'm 2 days from you, Joe.
But I'm telling you, if I was describing how to get to Scots, I'd say, all right, it's north of us. We're here in Oklahoma. He's north.
Northeast, but
you got to go north. You can't just go east and get there. So
you could.
There's north. North is part of the equation, so you got to do north.
Jane, she's taken care of. Ways in one.
Thank you for that bit of information there, Jennifer. You've cleared it up.
Yep. North of New York. Good job.
and she happens to be right by the ocean.
Yep.
Hence, Jennifer Ocean.
I think she said she was like a half mile away or maybe a mile away one time.
Exactly.
Tony,
Jennifer,
we're not splitting hairs. We're not. I said by the ocean. I didn't say on the ocean. I said by the ocean. We're not splitting hairs.
Close.
She's from south of Detroit.
She's a whole lot closer to the ocean than Scott is. Let's just say it that way. Ocean's 13.
Oh man.
I just about live a lot closer to what she does. We just about bought property.
Scott's question.
What's that?
Okay. No, he wants me to. Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna refresh it. Jennifer, what did you do, Jennifer? I went wrong.
Oh, I can see the water from my upstairs window. It's down the road. The ocean is down the road.
I knew it was close.
There's a second picture, she said.
Did you add another, Jennifer? Did you add another?
She said there's a second picture.
I see the first one. Oh, I see what you said. It's okay. Oh, okay. I see it. Here we go. All right, folks. I'm fixing to share it.
Man,
there you go, Scott. You should answer your question.
Tell. So what's that showing us?
Yeah.
I have got.
So
I have no clue.
Yeah.
He said
So,
it'll answer Scott's
my
question.
mother-in-law, go down, Jesse.
Okay.
No, go up. Sorry, up. Stop. Campbellton is where Debbie was born and raised.
Campbellton.
And
Over to the west. I see it. Over to the west. Yeah.
yeah,
Man, look at those names. Hoosie, Balmore, Charlotte.
Dalhousie.
Dalhousie.
Wow.
So that
No.
Jesse, that shirt that you have,
Yeah.
this
The Rooster-Goose.
Rusticush River is from Dalhousie into Campbellton. That's the Dalhousie River.
Okay.
Or that's the Rusticush River. That's the
No, I
Rusticush
wouldn't
River.
read that. I wouldn't read that as Dalhousie. I would read that as the hell you say.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of seeing.
Hell you say. So what's the significance, Jen, on the yellow line? Is this
That's
that's
about
is that
where
the-
she lives. She's
Well,
going
You need to look out right
the
there,
DMZ?
like in that 100-mile slip of land.
That's actually not that far.
She said Remy lives at the top of the yellow line.
Yeah, that's the DMZ.
Yeah.
Remy is about a quarter inch from Campbellton.
Campbellton. Yeah, quarter inch from Campbellton.
Well, she said it's on the ocean, and she said it's where to go.
She is. That's
She
the
said she
inlet.
could see the water from her.
She's the yes, that water that you see there is an inlet from the Atlantic Ocean. And
Is
then
that Charlo?
Dalhousie
Charlo.
is the Rusticush River, and it goes up past Campbellton.
Yeah, but Jennifer's saying that Charlo is where Remy's at, somewhere around Charlo.
Okay. I've been to his house. I know where he is. He ain't at Charlo.
Okay. He's from Charlo, Balmoral.
He's 15 minutes from Campbellton. Because right where the P is, that's where Remy works on that side of the highway. He works at the hospital right there.
Man,
He's about 15 minutes from the hospital.
I'm so confused.
Don't be confused.
It's all north of here, so it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
While you all figure that out, I gotta make me some tea. I'll be right back.
Yeah, well, I'm about to cut it off for tonight, so you guys can sit in the background and chat all night if you want.
Mhm.
Jesse's got the keys.
Man, I got that done. I just got
Actually, it's yeah, he's Charlo Balmoral would be about half hour for him. And like I said, he's 15, 20 minutes from, again, I don't know how much he wants out. So that's why I'm not being very clear.
Yeah.
I don't know how much he wants out, just other than I know how far he is from Campbellton.
But I mean, that really don't matter. I'm from Houston. Come find me.
I already know where you live.
I'm from Houston. Come find me. That's what I'm just saying. It's such a big town. You're not gonna be able to find me.
Yeah, but up there, don't forget, there's a lot of property per human up there.
Yeah, but even if you did, if I went to Charlotte, I wouldn't be able to find him. If I went to Balmoral, I wouldn't be able to find him unless he was standing outside by his mailbox going like this.
You could.
No, he had to be standing outside the road
We
going
still
like
have
this.
telephone books up here.
What?
See? We still have telephone books up here. Y'all don't.
I got a telephone book. I get one in the mail all the time.
Yeah. I get a small little tiny one now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Come on, Scott.
Jesse doesn't.
Well, we get a white pages. We just yellow page. We just don't get the white pages anymore.
Yeah. We still get everything.
Yeah, we get telephone books here.
They were talking about getting rid of it and going all digital, but I know we got one last fall. So right. I guess we'll see this fall if we get another one or not.
Yeah, I just got one out of the mail the other day.
Oh, cool. Yeah, no, we usually get ours in the fall.
It's out on a chicken coop.
Or in the front seat of the truck.
Yeah, it's on the front seat of the truck.
I thought it was on the seat of the tractor.
The rat. Don't worry, Christine. The rat's looking at it.
Hey, I don't know where I seen it at, but it was like maybe this morning or yesterday. I come across that video again about her. It was talking about her not getting her gardening book, and she was hunting for it. I was watching it all over again, and I was laughing.
Yep.
You know what?
It wasn't very funny.
I need to go look at that. Can you remix Alive, I wonder?
Oh,
you can remix anything.
Joey. She's going to beat you. Don't you forget, she's got to put you in an old age home.
Oh.
Don't forget to remind Christine about the P.O. box.
Yes, I'm going to go in the morning because I'm trying to find the shipping tape now because I got some things that need to go
I
out.
just brought you new shipping tape.
Yeah, I know, but where is it?
I brought it in and
That's
It's a truck.
See, if you would have left it in the truck, you would have known exactly where it was.
right. But I brought it in. And if
Now
I bring
you can't
stuff
find
in,
it.
that's a death sentence for it in here. I mean
I think it's time for me to call it a bedtime.
Did you stop off in the garden, the chicken coop?
No, I just brought it in.
Anyways,
No, I know.
I'm going to leave you guys all here. Jesse can shut her down whenever you guys are done.
Yeah, but you can end the stream if you need to.
It's not a big deal. If you want me to end the stream, I can end the stream, and you fork and.
Well, this is your live. I'm doing.
Well,
whatever,
you guys, everybody's still talking,
you
so I didn't want to interrupt
you. Gotta go. This is not our live, but I guarantee you, if you leave and the stream's still going, you're giving away a lot of stuff.
That's okay. It's coming. It's coming.
Who wants a bottle of
Houston?
Who wants a bottle of maple syrup?
Who wants a bottle of maple syrup on Scott?
I do.
I'd like some shipping tape.
Oh, Christine, I can help you out with that. I know where my shipping tape is.
No, it's getting late. I think everybody's gonna want to go.
Or I got this shipping tape.
Like everybody's holding up shipping tape.
This seems familiar. Everybody's got a seed catalog and everybody's got shipping tape. Yeah,
Who needs tape? Who needs tape?
Tape.
I do need some of that.
I've got both channel tape here.
I got channel tape.
Clear tape if you want that here.
I got clear tape.
You have some of this.
Man, this is one of those
there's
epic
my clear
lives
tape.
that we need to go back and watch forever.
I need some shipping tape. Nice answer. Y'all are rotten.
All right, folks, we're going to call this a nighty night because it's time for me to go nighty night.
Good night, Scott.
Nice.
Scott.
All right, so am I shutting it down or what am I doing?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so everybody say good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night,
Good night,
Ray.
all.
Heading to the Gillums tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Central Time.
Don't rush. I won't end it till you do your chilling with the Gillum.
Yep, be there.
I don't know if you're landing a plane or dancing. We're not sure. Anyways, take care, folks. God bless. Canadian homeschooling lesson 1. There you go.
Happy 5th of July. Happy 5th of July.
Yeah. Everybody have a good night.
Good night.
Hey, guys.
Good night.